up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers in a Shot of Milk. Your eyes don't deceive you. We got three brothers right here in our shot of calcium. I'm Lawrence. We got Jack Walker Pearson, Richard Wilson, my cousin Christopher St. Victor. We're talking superheroes, movies, TV, video games, anime, action figures, comic books, and more. Gentlemen, how was your week, man? Well, first off, before we get into that, this is kind of our year-end show, although we know it's not the end of December yet. But pretty much everything that's come out has already come out, and this might be the last time you get the four of us together in 2024. So we're going to do our year-end show, talking about our favorite stuff, our favorite pickups, and what we can't wait to see in 2025. Before all that, how was your week? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you playing? What's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, I've been playing Indiana Jones.
Oh,
Yeah, how
It's
you like that?
pretty freaking fun.
Yeah?
Okay.
It's a little bit clunky. The fighting is a little bit clunky. The stamina system's a little bit weird. But I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. It opens with the infamous, you have the bag of sand and you swap it and then you run.
Polar 2400's
going
in the
on?
house. Is that who I think it is, Rich?
Yeah, it's XJ. What up? What up?
XJ, what's up, my man? Well, they said like video games is the place for dead franchises to live again. We shouldn't get another Indiana Jones movie. we should be done.
what are you
But
talking
video
about?
games-
We're getting a Dirty Dancing 2. You think we're not getting another Indiana Jones movie in a couple of years?
We already had a Dirty Dancing too.
Yeah,
Havana
I'm about to
Nights.
say, didn't they?
Havana
It's called
Nights.
what?
Havana Nights, right?
Oh, that's true. That actually did happen.
I know. I don't just make stuff up all the time.
Oh,
Just most of the time.
Most of the time.
And then what else? Oh, and then I went to the Minecraft experience yesterday for Sebastian's birthday party, which was fun. That has
okay.
7 screaming first graders in a limo.
I don't know why I heard wine tasting.
So did I
experience.
do. I heard that too.
Minecraft.
I heard that too, and I
experience.
didn't want to
Oh,
correct
I was
you.
like, kids drinking?
You know,
All right.
And that was my week. Ton of Christmas shopping and finish up the year stuff. That's it.
yeah. Rich, how was your week, Schwanson?
Oh, my week's been working, just working, and more working. I haven't really been doing anything. Actually, that's a lie. I have been watching my shows, which I got into Silo.
Okay.
How is
I'm sorry,
that?
no. I'm talking about. I finished up Silo. No, we're not finished Silo. I got into not Silo, Severance. I take that back.
Oh,
I got into Severance and I finished it, and I am disappointed. It was only 8 episodes, and I was like, man,
there's only one season.
season 2 is coming out soon. So
That's a long time, right?
yeah. And well, I mean, I don't know how soon is soon, but I just finished it, so I believe it. They said it's coming out soon because they give you the whole catch up on season 1 before season 2 drops. So that's what I was watching. That got into it, really into it.
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all familiar with Severance?
I haven't watched it because I'm like I just don't want to do Apple subscription. I have enough.
Basically, I'm gonna give you the synapse. Basically, they split your personality. They create a whole nother personality within your brain, and that personality goes into work at a place, does their 8 hours. When they leave the work, you completely forget about the whole work experience, and you're back to your regular self.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty
I know
dope.
this. I put people on tape for this.
Yeah,
Oh, did you? Look at that! Like, yeah. It's interesting.
but I feel like it came out a few years ago,
That's
right?
what I
I
thought.
believe it did. Hold on, let me. I could check real quick.
So season 2, they're taking a while.
Well, I mean, a lot of things are taking a while for coming. A
There
lot
were
of
some
things are
strikes in
taking
the middle of there.
That's,
bunch of
that's very true.
Yeah,
That is
like
very true.
it's crazy.
That's
I finished up From. Obviously, I watched
people are mad about From. They're like, no answers.
No
There's
answers.
Still no answers.
nowhere, and we have more questions now. Now we got more questions. But
Dino dance.
Oh, it's an
Dino.
emoji. You can't see
oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's on Twitch. Yeah.
He's on Twitch.
What else? Just a game and I forgot Secret Level. Obviously, watch that. Great stuff.
How
Great
was
stuff.
that? How was Secret Life? Was it as good as as good as Black Mirror's a good replacement or placeholder
it's
for
not-
Black Mirror?
It's not live action. It's anthology. It's more like the anthology.
Not Black Mirror. I mean, what was the cartoon one that's awesome?
Yeah, Love, Death, Robots.
Yes,
Is it like that?
Yes,
that?
it's like Love, Death, Robots, but with video games. Yes.
Yeah. And the technology, man, the thing I love about these anthology series that pop out every couple of years is you can really see the growth of the technological curve. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some episodes in here where, dude, it just looks like live action. Like the landscape and the walking in the landscape, you're like, okay, that's just Keanu Reeves
Mm.
Yeah.
in action.
It's great. So first of all, that Keanu Reeves episode needs to be in its own series on its own. Like I need more of that.
Oh, don't give anything away. You sold me on it just now.
I mean, and then the Warhammer one. What?
Yo, what that was awesome.
That was peak.
Yo. Yo,
Oh my god.
that was so sick. The only problem for me with Secret Level is they dropped half of it. So the next half is what, coming out next week?
Coming out next week. Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah.
What is
I can't-
this? Is on what is this on?
It's on Prime. You ain't got no excuse. No one has excuse. Everyone has Prime.
Everyone has Prime. That's
It
true.
better not be on Hulu because you know Chris and Hulu.
We ain't talking about Chris. Leave Chris
Not
alone.
happening,
They
baby.
stay over there. Speaking of Hulu, I got back into Bleach, and that's it. Oh, Stalker 2 has been consuming any bit of gaming that I
You've
do.
been going live on with Stalker
Man,
2.
when I tell you, listen, I'm not saying Stalker 2 is a perfect game, but it is a fun game.
Wow.
I don't know, like it's a game that's actively trying to kill you, but I'm still having a good time.
Dude, I checked in. I'm like, he's 5 hours in.
I didn't even realize that. I'm just out here trying to survive in these streets, you know, in these wastelands. And other than that, that's it. That's all. That's my week. You know, just been chilling, trying to survive.
Good week.
Nice.
Jack, how was your week?
Well, I've had a pretty eventful week. I mean, obviously, Secret Level was the thing I was really looking forward to watching, so I'm consuming that. Can't wait for next week.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, Jack. I watched Joker 2.
Oh, you did?
Trash. I'm just saying. I don't know who thought that one would be good. I'm sorry. Go on, Jack.
You know what?
Right.
I saw an interview with the guy who played the bailiff
guard.
or the
Yeah.
guard.
Yeah.
And he said that he's like, I'm watching this and I'm watching break out this song, and I know this movie is gonna bomb. He's like, this whole time we're all looking at each other. He's like, what is this?
What's crazy is Tarantino said it was brilliant. Tarantino loved it.
It was,
And
one
I
of
love
those movies that-
Tarantino.
It's like Emperor's New
Tarantino
Clothes,
loves
like-
his feet.
But
Yeah.
Tarantino added a
So do
whole
you.
narrative. Tarantino added a whole fictitious narrative that somehow the people who made this movie intended on making a movie
That would just be divisive.
that
and
was
piss
not
people
about the
off.
Joker at all, as a joke that the Joker would have made this movie to mess with everyone. So what the F is Tarantino even talking about?
Hey, man, that's what art does.
And I
I
love
think-
Tarantino. Don't get me wrong. I got all his stuff, but he added something that has nothing to do with the content to justify just how poorly the content was.
I think that beginning animation was like foretelling of how this movie's going to be. It was like the shadow kind of, you know, is like
Yeah.
the Joker was like the former shadow of itself. Joker 2's former shadow of Joker, and everyone's just making fun of Joker. And so I feel like it was like very telling how this thing was going to be.
Well, we'll get to it when we get to the news. When you think about like Craven and these films where you're doing it about these villains, disconnected from the reason why these villains exist. You know, we're keeping Batman far away from this. We're keeping Spider-Man far away from that. You can luck out. Venom won, Joker won, but eventually, if you're going to build a franchise around a villain without the reason for the
Venom 3,
villain,
baby. Venom 3 delivered.
Revenge of the Nerds has sequels too. It doesn't. It
Wow.
doesn't. Jack, how was your week? We'll get there.
Right. So I did a small viewing of my own feature this week, which was
Oh,
awesome.
shoot.
Lawrence was there.
Still recovering. Got home at like 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, we're up pretty late
Like
hacking
Jack.
it out.
It's a 7-hour movie.
So one of the things I'm most looking forward to in 2025 is releasing my own film into the world, which I'm hoping is
Nice.
going to happen. I'm certainly on track. And then I had a really cool thing happen in the middle of the week. I keep getting invited to this poker game that it just hasn't been convenient for me to go after work. 'Cause
It
it's
is
during
WoW
the,
XJ. Shooting in movies.
it's during the
It's
during
big
the work week. But
Oh, you went.
yeah, I went. It was great. So I went to Jerry Cantrell's house, who is the lead singer, guitar player of Alice in Chains.
Wait, time out.
It's Hollywood, baby.
A famous rock star invites you to his house to play poker. You're like, it's during the week. Jack, what the hell is wrong with
I
you?
know, but it's
Are you
also
that famous? Are you that famous? And you're like, it's no big deal.
I'm just we all living our lives out here, but I probably will go again next week. I might not. I'm probably not going to go every week because it's a little expensive to buy in. Not for them, their equivalent is like paying. It's like 5 cents a game. For me, it's a little pricey
Because
to
you
buy
got to
in.
check it in the savings, and that's how their bank account works.
Yeah, so I'll probably go like once a month or something. But I had a great time, and the guys were just super stellar individuals. So I'm definitely glad to kind of be in that circle now, just hanging out. And his
Jack
house
is hanging out with freaking rock stars. Like it's no big deal.
nice.
Talking about maybe I'll go next week.
Yeah, and then speaking of rock stars, I got invited to see a concert yesterday, and so it was free VIP backstage passes. We saw Smashing Pumpkins, Beck, AWOL Nation, 311, Sublime, Franz Ferdinand. It was great. It was just a great evening, and to see all those groups lined up, just basically playing their greatest hits was like you could not complain.
Nice.
And they just kept bringing the sliders.
You're freaking star this week, Jack.
Yeah,
showing your movie, playing poker with rock stars, going to concerts.
It's a good week. It was a good week. So hopefully moving into 2025, we got more of this happening.
Let's go.
Nice.
I just bought toys this week. That's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did to deal with my own trauma. I bought some toys. Yo, I got this Red Hood figure, which I think is sick.
That's dope.
Now I got that Batman kind of figure that's very similar. I don't know if you guys. I don't have it in here. It's in the bedroom. The only figure I'm allowed to have in the bedroom. It's in the bedroom, and it matches this one, almost like Batman and Robin had like motorcycle universe. I picked up this guy, Mr. Freaking Terrific.
Nice.
Hey, all right.
Sick with the soft goods leather
That's
jacket.
cool.
It's kind of cool.
Really? And goes off easy?
Easy as pie because it's soft. It's like it's very the material.
McFarlane is given removable jackets.
Dude, for Mr. Terrific, Captain Boomerang. I'm pretty sure there's another one, but yeah.
Oh, the Superboy should have had a removable jacket.
Well, that was before the time.
Yeah,
but it might be.
And McFarlane just be giving out a lot of soft capes lately too.
Speaking of soft capes, the softest of the freaking capes.
Ooh.
This joint looks like a statue.
Is that wired?
It's wired, dude.
The wired cape is where it's at.
And this material, it feels like an old kind of like dish rag. Like it feels like that. Like it feels weathered, like something that like a cape that's just been years and years. And I mean, look at this sculpting on this bad boy.
The shading is nice too.
Yo, this might be McFarlane Figure of the Year, maybe. Cyborg is hard to beat as far as sculpting paint.
I mean, Cyborg is so nice.
But for the accuracy of the movie, this is pretty sick. Like
I'm assuming this is not your collector's corner. You want to make your screen bigger so we can kind of see it better?
It's not my collector's corner, but I will make my screen bigger. So check this out, right? You see that, right? Now, if I grab my McFarlane steel,
I like the weather, like the frayed cape edge.
You can see where when he chooses to put in detail and really accentuate with paint, because he doesn't do it on steel. So it's more matte. Versus here, it's just like you really see even the Under Armour parts.
I'm telling you, Lars, whenever they have a figure where they have to sculpt new stuff for it, is when the detail comes out. It's when they use parts.
This is new parts. Sometimes he just chooses to
unless it's a race thing we got going on.
Yeah, he don't like doing it with the black figures.
No, that what was it? That Signal Batman? The Signal? That sculpt was fire.
Well, I mean, the Steel's a new sculpt.
Yeah.
I think he just has to pick and choose.
And the Steel is a good sculpt, and so is
It's just not painted well.
the
It's just that it doesn't have
Cyborg,
all
man. The
paint.
Cyborg figure is great.
No,
Yeah.
that has good paint.
Yeah.
So I think he just chooses. I think it comes down to just the budget and economics, maybe. And I think back when he made the Signal, he was putting more of those details on figures, and it got less and less because you have to choose just money wise.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Watching Dan to Dan,
Of
which
course.
Man.
it's like it does everything right, right? Like I get tired of some of the anime kind of things where like they just say exposition out loud, and you always have the main protagonist who's always kind of weepy, and that's here, but it moves. It doesn't do the. It reminds me kind of like a Chainsaw Man as far as the pace. We don't kind of like sit and feel filler episodes. Even when it feels filler, it's mad funny and so inappropriate. They're just chasing after this young boy's banana, and
Well, no,
I don't know
he's chasing his balls now. He's missing a ball. He needs a ball.
yo, Ernest, what's going on?
What
Man?
up?
Is that ETC?
That's
He's
he's showing
ETC.
his
Using his
face to the
government name.
world.
Yeah.
He's on Facebook right now. That's what it is, etc. So forth. Yo, you got the Superman False God one?
Wait.
He made McFarlane in the new wave of Batman v Superman figures. There's the one that's painted like the statue, where somebody spray
Yes, I
paints False
saw
God
it
on
with
the
the spray
chest.
paint over it. Yeah.
Now, for me, that should have been one of those McFarlane statues. It's
a
weird. It's
figure?
weird to me as a figure. It's a figure.
It is
It's
weird
to
as a
me
figure. It should have been a statue. There's no need for it to be a figure.
Yeah.
I have to look at this.
But I will say the reason why it's a figure is because they already have the sculpt, so they can just
Right.
paint it. I don't think they don't have that as a statue yet. Yo, did you wind up getting? I got Mr. Terrific from the newest wave. If you're just coming on, and I also got that armored Batman.
When we get to Collector's
Etc.
Corner, Ernest, I'm going to show some of your pickups.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he sent me some pics on Facebook as well.
Yeah, I got it queued up ready to go.
What else this week? Jack, I sent a picture of it on Messenger. I think that's my week, man. I started Creature Commandos because I'm way behind,
Forgot about that. Yeah.
and it's good. It's just
I
I'm
didn't
like, how
watch
many
this one.
times can we redo the Suicide Squad? But all right, it's
It's
essentially
different. It's creatures now.
As
I
much
get
as they
it,
need.
but we're not. I mean, was Killer Croc not kind of a creature in part in the first Suicide Squad? It was like
Yeah.
Sharkman, not a creature, and we had creatures already.
Yeah.
We're fine.
And Weasel was in it.
So
Weasel
Weasel,
was in it,
they,
yeah.
they're telling us what's canon. What's interesting is we open up with Themyscira and them talking about it. Maybe it's a place, maybe it's not. So we're already getting hints at a Wonder Woman in this universe. Because whatever they say in this is canon
Right.
for the rest of the DCU.
Right. Right.
But
At least until that switches over again in 10 years.
and then it's my studio, Jack, and I'm making Superman black as hell. He gonna be. On that note, how about we go down the street, make a left at the stop sign? Cruise.
Wait. Before we get there, I got a question, Lawrence.
Ooh,
I'm
slow
glad-
down. Pump the brakes, he said.
Pump the brakes. I got to know something.
Yeah.
Why can't you bring a Pokemon in the bathroom with you?
Why can't you bring a Pokemon?
That
in the
sounds
bathroom?
like a crime.
Because they will peek at you.
Now, I purposely left out the joke this week on
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's actually pretty good. I like that. They'll peek at you.
that's what's bad. He said he wanted to end the year with a Pokemon joke.
Oh, that's good. Good. Well done, Sebastian. Best joke of the show.
So
And I'm
I
not even
can
joking.
well done, Sebastian.
Why can't you give your son some credit?
Give
Because
him
it's my credit.
I know.
Just credit, man. Get out of here. Where's Sebastian at?
I think XJ said lame or lamp.
He said lamp.
I love lamp.
It's an illuminating joke.
Right.
Face palm. So we're gonna fly through the school zone, and we'll be at the collector's corner.
Super illegal.
It's show and tell
Here
time.
at the collector's corner, we take something out of our toy chest, something of our video game case something out of our comic book shelf and we showcase it to the world, it could be worth millions of dollars in Jack's case, or just sentimental in Chris's case.
Hey, yo, I had a pickup that was worth hundreds of dollars last week.
I wasn't
he
here.
did. He
Well,
did.
Well, in all fairness, you haven't been here much this year.
Hey, I'm like the Green Ranger, man. When he pops up, it's like, oh, Tommy's here. What do y'all got?
Well, I'll show you because I ain't buying anything. But I finally put something together, and it's the my. It was a Christmas gift. It's the Mandalorian, my Lego Mandalorian.
Nice.
You know what? I'm gonna punch you in the face next time I see you. No,
That
Rich.
was-
That took you at least 3 years to put together.
No.
You
that-
only took me-
it-
did you
it-
use the
I
garbage?
mean, exactly. You had yours longer than mine. What are you talking about?
That's the rule.
This took
3
me
years.
about 2 hours because I did it while watching Joker 2, and I had to stop a few times to go back at the ridiculousness of Joker 2 to understand that I hear what I thought I heard. So yeah,
Yep.
so it took me about 2 hours to do this.
Let me ask you a question, Rich. Do you
What's up?
find Legos as an adult as therapeutic as I do?
It was actually.
Right?
I was
Right?
just like, yeah, this is, because sometimes you put the thing together and and like me, I'm a Lego OG, and I'm thinking, okay, I know what I'm doing. I don't need instructions. The next thing you know, I'm like, I'm missing something. Let me look at these instructions. But
Well,
yeah,
use the
it-
app. The app is cool because you can spin it and see where it goes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Next time I get one, I will try that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, my Mandalorian skull. Look at that.
That's pretty dope.
Or helmet.
That's
excuse
dope.
me. Yeah.
That's
You
it.
like that?
I like it.
Like that?
I like
Like it when I grab the back of the head? Okay, stop.
Wow.
There is
And-
here.
It is a
Yo,
re-
yeah, so the YouTube problem is still happening.
What's happening?
Is it?
Yeah, I think Ernest jumped on Facebook because we weren't seeing his comics via YouTube. So I'm looking on YouTube right now and we did not see.
Oh, is that why it says we got 3
Ah.
people watching?
No, that's just because.
Oh, we got 3 people watching. Oh, all right.
Let me try something.
So I can keep it up on my phone. Not really, because that's where my notes are to host. But etc. did say, "Don't even bother with Craven." In the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, it's a big old piece of trash. It's a good old piece of trash. Yeah. So let's figure that out. In the meantime, Chris, show us what you got, baby.
All
What
right.
you
You
got,
know,
baby.
sometimes you can get a pickup in the place where you least expect it.
Okay.
I'm talking about
Helmet head spit. What has this show turned into? Did it turn into this, or
It's
was it
always been this. It's always been this. I got some pickups from Kroger of all places.
Kroger.
So and it's funny because Jack and I were just talking about this tumbler.
How much that cost?
It's like $7.
The Hot Wheels? What
Okay.
is that? Or is
No,
that
it's not the Hot
Jack's,
Wheels one. It's just
whatever?
the generic.
Gated? Okay.
And then I got the Affleck one.
I just picked up that one too. You don't know what brand that is?
No, it's like when they have those that the thing with all the cars.
Yeah.
I always check it, and sometimes you have actual Batmobiles there. And I got this Hot Wheels
For $1?
for $1.
Yep. They got all
I'll
the
buy
Batman.
that
for-
for
Hey,
$1.
zoom back. What is that a movie or? Oh yeah, it's Batman Superman.
No, this one it just says this is the
Yeah. Yeah.
the Bat.
Batfleck Batmobile.
And then I got this Batman one. And it says the Batman and Robin Batmobile.
Nice.
Mm.
Which I hated in the movie, but it's so toyetic.
It is. I mean,
It works so well as a toy. Suck
Not a
in the
word.
movie. Toyetic, Rich. You're coining.
It is toyetic. Yes.
It's very toyetic.
And then I got a couple other cars, a couple like old European cars. I got like an old Audi Quattro, which they're cool. They're super cool.
Bring it to your face. Chris.
Mm.
Bring it to your face.
I got that.
You got to turn your blur off.
Yeah.
son.
And I got the Alpha, an old Alpha, a GTV.
All
And
right.
that's it. Those are my pickups.
Nice.
Simple, understand, but sometimes I wasn't looking for anything and I found it, so it's cool. So they're going on the shelf with the cars. I got a whole thing of Batmobiles, so it should be dope.
All right,
Jack,
so I'm showing a couple things. So I got this little wind up
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
All right.
Watch, like
Yeah.
Al Pacino gave it to him or something, like begging him to hang out with him.
Right.
Yeah, little wind up Godzilla. I finally took this guy out of the box.
Oh wow!
All right. Not
These
the
kids don't
baby.
know nothing about that.
I don't know it.
These kids know nothing about that.
That's
And
NECA,
this,
right?
Not
it is NECA, yeah, and it comes with so many accessories.
Are
It's
you
crazy.
collecting the line? Or you just grabbed the baby? Are you
No,
all of them?
I got Earl, and then I had to get the kids. So
That's okay. That's kind of all you need.
and that's right. It's kind of all I needed was Earl and the kid.
Yeah.
And they both come with so many accessories. It's nuts. I mean, the guy comes with the baby comes with toys for the baby.
NECA,
It's just nuts how many accessories you get for the price range. And then I'm showing this guy off. This is my 6-inch Darth Vader.
Nice.
What
And he's cool. What's cool about him is he's doing like I'm gonna choke you pose.
Did he say the foreskin? What'd you say?
Wait.
I said the force
Jack,
hair.
turn your blur off.
Listen,
I
man,
can't
you're-
barely see this thing.
I thought
I don't know why, but when you say things, it sounds like other things, and it's just
I don't know,
confusing.
Rich.
Welcome to my life.
More a reflection of you than
yeah, you can see he's doing like the choke.
Yeah,
That's
he's doing. Yeah, okay.
And Star Wars is Hasbro, correct? Or
I believe so. Yeah, I think that's right. So this is the 6-inch, and he's got just the biggest flowy cape. You know,
that's dope. You got to get a Luke now. And put him on the
no,
shelf
I
together.
don't need all that. I've got this guy, and I've got my what's the guy? My Mando, not Mando. My Mando.
Etc. knows the Black Series Darth Vader from A New Hope. That's the
right.
Black
That's cool.
Series.
So the guy's cool. I like this figure. He's a little bulky, but that's exactly how it looks like in the movies. You know, he's kind of a bulky dude. So I got that, my Mando, and that's probably enough for me.
Mando. All right.
Oh, he's gonna be missed anyway.
I know. I love the way he said his name.
Yeah.
Mando. Oh, Carl Weathers, man. I'm gonna do a little unboxing.
Oh,
This came hot off the presses. Jack, you sick son of a... You got me hooked on this crap, and I'm not going any further down the rabbit hole. But I got me that.
Ooh,
that
that's a good one.
Muffins.
Yeah.
Now you need to turn your blur off, sir.
Finally knew how.
You go to settings.
Go to settings. Go to video. And then what?
It's visual background. Don't go to video. Go to
Virtual background.
Virtual
Yeah, there
background,
we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo.
This
This-
figure is so good.
Mafex
is it
steel.
actually steel?
Yeah,
It's plastic.
yeah. No,
Well,
it's
don't tell. No, it's
actual
plastic.
metal.
It's plastic. But the paint app is crazy. The cape is like a great... I mean, I was playing with Jax.
Hey, pause.
Pause. Last week. It's sick, man. And you know, you'll like there's no real comparison when you're talking about quality. Is it worth $40 extra than this one?
Yes.
I don't. Nah, we'll see.
You'll listen.
I'm not gonna regret it.
Open it right now. Take it out.
I might say, no, I'll make it special. I'm gonna make it special.
You can do an unboxing.
Maybe. It may not be on this channel, but it'll be on a
Take his
channel.
time.
We'll see what happens. No, but this is sick. This is sick. You know, I got Superboy coming.
Wait, hold
I
on.
got-
What channel? What channel?
Don't
you
worry about
talking
that. Don't worry about that.
Man,
See that little guy? Don't worry about that little guy.
shut your
Listen,
mouth, all right?
I got Superboy coming, and that's it. That's all I need, Jack.
You haven't opened anything yet?
Oh, I'm like Chris. Just got a room
Can
full
I
of
tell you something true?
box toys.
These
Yeah.
figures are better out of the box. They're just better out of the box.
Every
I mean,
figure's bad out of the box, Jack.
these figures are just better.
Look at the
out
quality
of
of the cape on that bad boy.
the box. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Look
Like
at the
this guy
quality
don't
of the
want to be
cape.
in a box,
Look at the S in the back.
It's a
and they
dope
come with
figure.
so many accessories.
And we got Superboy coming. I don't need Eradicator because I'm not going down that. But if they make a Supergirl, they need to make a Supergirl.
They need to make a Doomsday.
Ooh.
Well, before they make a Doomsday, because the McFarlane Doomsday scales really well with these, what they need to make is a battle suit.
First of all,
Superman.
I'm gonna say you son of a bitch.
Right?
I see you. I see
Yeah.
you. I see you. I see you.
Who?
All right? You. I see you. I went to go to try to. I see you.
Hey, hey,
Uh-huh.
hey,
Uh-huh.
hey.
Okay.
Say hello to my mistress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say
Let
hello
me-
to my mistress.
Let me do that now.
Say hello to my mistress.
Yeah. This thing is well.
But it's not a true Death of Superman wave, right? We don't
What are you talking
have
about?
Superman.
You don't have but you have. Yeah, you got to get the hush.
Smart
That's-
man, Lawrence. Smart man, Lawrence. Leave them in the package. In the words of Andy, the 40-year-old virgin, if you remove it from the package, it loses its value.
No,
He's
no.
now, etc. is a straight up inbox collector, and
He is.
Listen, I did
wonder if
that.
it's-
I did that for 30 years just to realize who am I trying to sell it to?
Well,
Some things, yes, sure, but life is so short. Enjoy your toys.
but to be honest with you, like if you're an inbox collector, to you, the box is also art. Like the
That's why
whole
I
thing
have
together.
I have the box. I have the box on the shelf. I got the
Yeah.
toy on the shelf.
Oh, they're coming out the box, etc.
Yo,
If I
this
ever
thing-
keep one in box, that means I doubled up. But I'm not doubling up on Mafex figures. That's a bit much. Anywho, great items, guys. Let's
Actually, you know what? Let me take control. Let me show Etc's pickups for the week.
yeah, do that.
Let me do a screen share.
Screen share.
better close them other tabs.
Yeah, Chris, we don't want to see.
No
Oh
worry.
shoot!
I saw this for sale in my comic book store. I almost debated picking them up, but I didn't.
His name is
Probably
kind of
find it on
ironic
Ross.
now, though, huh?
Yeah, exactly. The Rock. Nice.
The Rock, dude. Now, okay, this is where I'm pissed off at you, etc.
This
Because
looks good.
it's
See, if
it's,
I
it's,
saw
it's a
him in a
Walmart
store-
exclusive.
I would pick that up at Walmart. if I
But
saw it
you're
at
not going to
Walmart.
find it in a Walmart in Southern California. That's the problem, Jack.
Your
That's
Walmart's
where I'm
over
getting
there.
at. Our Walmarts suck. Kurt freaking Angle. I love
Nice.
all the accessories that these Ultimate figures come
What head
with.
is that for?
That's when he's getting like, man, if you don't know, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
Batista. I like the traps. They kept the traps.
I love that it's also come with soft, good shirts and towels
That's
and all that stuff.
They come with a contract too.
Yeah. Oh, you don't watch wrestling. Uh-huh.
So, and then he. Got
Oh, we got some super now, etc. Do you keep all of these in box, even like the wrestling figures, everything? That's dope. Got Reverse Flash.
Yep.
I did not cop him.
I didn't. You sometimes there in other lines there. I know the Spin Arts line. The Reverse Flash is worth bucks. There was like
No.
one thing variant.
Really?
Yeah, it's worth a bunch of money.
I'll admit these retro figures make more sense to keep them in a box.
Well, because the packaging matches. Like
But
Hell
you're not
yeah.
going to really pose them up.
Jack,
What?
you're a hater.
I was finding the positive in it. What are you talking about?
We love Superpowers figures on this channel.
We do.
Those are dope pickups, man.
Yep.
Those are dope. We were talking about that Platinum Superman that's coming out. Jack, the Christopher Reeve Platinum
Yeah.
Superman figure. It's been
Yeah.
it's been shown that it's going to be the dirty suit from Superman 3. That's
Oh,
going to be the
yeah.
Platinum.
But you know what I like even more is we get like a Clark Kent figure, man.
You don't get secret identities.
Yeah, I had to put it off.
There used to be a whole secret identity line that
Not
you had 4
McFarlane.
figures.
Not
No,
McFarlane.
was that
What did he
DC
say? What was
Direct?
that? Yeah.
120. Was that the Reverse Flash?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I had to. Not the Reverse Flash.
Yeah, it could have been the Reverse Flash. Some of them are dope.
Really?
Yeah. I know the Manta. The Manta was like $400.
No, the Manta's crazy. If you're trying to get the blue one specifically, but reverse, okay, kind of
The
makes you
reverse
wish you
flash.
just.
Whenever they whenever they drop a reverse flash, that tends to always become a collector's item.
But what's the story? Was they just didn't make enough of reverse flash or something?
Maybe people don't buy it enough, and people don't. I don't know what it is, but I know even with the Spin Arts one, the Spin Master ones, right? Sorry, the Spin Master one was worth bank. If you had the one with the red boots.
Wow. Okay. Great pickups, guys. Let's move it right along. Yo, we're getting into a segment that I like to call Agree or Disagree. I hope you guys have your index cards with A and that D written on it.
No, but I have my Christmas Joker for Disagree and my Batman for Agree.
I got cards.
Thank you.
Look,
Rich, you got your cards?
I've always used the Joker Batman.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's get into Agree or Disagree. All right. The Batman is a better Batman movie than The Dark Knight. Agree or disagree? Agree.
No way.
Dark Knight's a better movie, but Batman's a better Batman movie.
It feels like you're in the Batman comic. When he has that voiceover narration, I remember I leaned over to my wife and I said, "This is what it's like. It's like I'm inside of a comic book."
And you're actually following the main character.
And Batman. The contact lenses, all that's great. But The Dark Knight is pretty definitive.
Not as a
Batman The Dark Knight, movie. That's the sequel. You're talking about the sequel. That's
Jack. And when people talk about that movie, they don't talk about Batman. They talk about the Joker. They talk about the city.
It's 3-1.
Is it?
Yep. 3-2.
What did Chris say?
3-2. It's 3-2.
Listen.
It's 3-2.
What does that mean? I forgot what that meant.
Chris
that means
agree.
Batman's agree. Jokers disagree.
Yeah.
It's still 3-2.
Batman is definitively the better Batman movie.
PC is on our side, so
Corey said, is a Batman fan.
Corey said, "Wow, what did I just walk into? Twilight is not my Batman."
Hey,
listen,
yo!
You can say that you don't like him, but as a Batman movie, that Bruce Wayne has a bigger arc in the Batman has a bigger arc in the Batman than he does in the Dark Knight.
The whole Nolan series, I always complain, and I will complain about this at the time. It never felt it's great. It didn't feel comic booky enough.
Right. Oh yes. Thank you for reading that, Rich. Are you keeping your eyes on the YouTube?
Yep. And he also says, "Welcome back."
Oh yeah. Next up, agree or disagree? Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm gonna stick with the Dark Knight theme. Guardians of the Galaxy is a better trilogy than the Dark Knight trilogy.
Come on, man. That last Batman movie was so bad, Chris.
Yeah.
Gotta agree.
Yeah, I'm unanimous on that.
And that last Guardians movie was
the last Guardians freaking hit you in the feels.
I feel like I didn't like Guardians 2, but I like the Dark Knight Rises less than I like Guardians 2. But Guardians 3?
Right. Yeah, you didn't say which is better. You said which is a better
trilogy. Altogether.
Explain to me how Bane dies in that trilogy again.
Yeah, a Catwoman rolls up on the bat cycle and blasts him with the bazooka.
Yo, etc. agrees. We're all in agreement on that one.
Yeah, 5 for 5.
Yes. What about are they responding on YouTube yet, Rich? To that question? Corey? You ain't got nothing to say, Corey? All right, here we go. This is gonna be a spicy tomato. I need y'all to be objective here. She-Hulk was a better series than Secret Invasion. Agree or disagree?
Oh, that's no fair, bro. Like,
what do you mean that's not fair?
I didn't even finish Secret Invasion. They're both bad.
They're both bad. You gotta agree, Rich.
Look, all I know is we got Madison out of She-Hulk. We didn't get Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion was a pile of crap, and I found a question where Rich has to say he likes She-Hulk.
We did get Wongers. We did get Wongers. Oh my god! Oh, I hate you.
I love that I got you to.
Glory, that's you, baby.
Oh, really? Etc. Really? I felt like Secret Invasion the more questions it asked, the more
What
it
was
fell
the point
apart.
of it?
The more
Well, we know both. We know
both
that.
were, but I feel like She-Hulk at least stuck the landing in what it was trying to do, whether you liked it or not. But Secret Invasion just fell apart as you like trying to figure out how this fits in the grand scheme of things.
Corey said
And
nope.
it's-
Hold on. Talking about your brother right now. Corey said nope, yes, and absolutely to all three questions.
great.
Nope.
Nope for the first one.
Right.
Yes for the second. Absolutely. For
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Rich.
Secret Invasions is the reason why Marvel retroactively said none of the television content is tying into the Universal.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden you're going like, so when did Rhodey become a Skrull? Which
Exactly.
movie was
Like,
so when the Avengers fought each other? Is that when he was taken? Like it just asked questions we didn't need.
That's why they went. They watched their own content and said, "Wait, what are we doing?"
Just face it, you guys like She-Hulk because of the booty shake.
It's not
Obviously.
It's
Obviously.
Shake was garbage.
Obviously.
That was the worst booty shaking I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of booty shaking. All right,
But Rich, Wongers.
That was a delightful interaction. It was.
If I would explain to you on the outside, you'd like that was probably so obnoxious. I don't want to watch it. It was the best part of the whole damn show.
You know what, Chris? He never judged her.
He didn't.
He never judged her,
He did it.
and she never belittled him.
Nope.
They just worked. Oh, all right. Last question. Deadpool and Wolverine is the best MCU movie since Spider-Man No Way Home. Agree or disagree?
Yeah.
I have to say, yeah. I'm sorry.
What else are we even talking about here?
I gotta disagree.
Well,
I'm about to ride out.
Disagree.
Guardians 3 did come out after Spider-Man No Way Home.
And Guardians 3 to me is better than Deadpool and Wolverine. For sure. Rocket Raccoon's whole, like, come on.
I mean, you're talking like caviar and caviar. It's
we're not. We're not, though.
Oh,
We're not. Deadpool and Wolverine is fun, but it had the substance of marshmallow. Guardians 3, dude, we were sitting there crying over a CGI raccoon that we love to
You
hate.
were crying. I don't cry.
He's crying. We're going to talk about that later, Rich. We're going to unpack that. Jack, did you put up one?
I said Guardians was better.
Guardians.
The story was better. Now, Deadpool and Wolverine was tremendously enjoyable. Don't get me wrong, but the story definitely falls apart.
Stops making sense the closer they get to solving the problem.
Right.
But Guardians 3, I mean, the emotional coattails on that bad boy. Ugh.
I mean, we just said Guardians 3 was a better trilogy than The Dark Knight, and Guardians 3 isn't a better trilogy without the third. So, was Guardians 3 a better trilogy than the Deadpool trilogy? Yes.
Would you agree to disagree on that?
It's different, man.
Of course it's
Are you serious? The Deadpool movies are great, but they don't touch the Guardians movies.
Different substance. Different.
It's different substance. Right.
Different.
They're fun. They're both funny superhero movies where the guy saved the day. I mean, it's not that different of a.
You're simplifying. Really simplifying.
One's got a lot more heart infused into it.
Right.
And one
the other
has
one's
a
more tongue in
Christmas
cheek.
special.
The other one's raunchy, and the other one has a Christmas special. Oh, I see what you did there.
You guys are sick. You're sick. But anyway, that's a fun agree to disagree. That was fun. Let's get into some news.
It's time for the news.
Job breaking news.
My fault. I'm sorry. I didn't know what we were doing.
Yo, it looks like Avengers Doomsday, they're really rounding out their cast because we have Haley Atwell coming back as Peggy Carter in the film. And we're all thinking, like, this is what's going to get us into, like, the Secret Wars. And Secret Wars when everyone's supposed to be in there. Like, if fans had their way, Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider, everyone who's ever played a hero in any universe would all show up in Secret Wars. And Peggy Carter as Captain Britain? She's a big fixture in the What If series.
Right.
So I don't know if she's going to play that or be a Peggy Carter. I don't know if it's we're going back in time, but that seems pretty interesting to me. Looks like we're getting a prequel for The Boys called Vought Rising, and it's going to focus on Jensen Ackles' Soldier Boy and Aya Cash's Stormfront.
I'm down with that.
I am really down with that. So
I think
far,
The
their
Boys
side
so-
series has been amazing.
Yeah, The Boys is getting stagnant, so I think they've been doing the same thing for 3 seasons. So give me a different point of view and a different arc.
And at a time period where you can there's no political correctness. You just got Soldier Boy, and
Soldier
the
Boy.
whole way. Jack, how do you feel about this?
Meh.
I really enjoyed what was it called? The one when they're in kind of college. No, that series was dope.
I can't even tell you what it was called.
Generation V was dope.
Yeah.
You should have remembered the name.
I don't remember my name half the time.
That's something that we need to unpack after, okay?
I know. It's the stress. DC Studios set 2 release dates for 2 DC movies, man. Looks like we're getting a standalone, maybe a standalone. We're getting a Clayface movie.
And it's a musical.
Shut up, Chris. It's not a musical. Mike Flanagan is producing it, and Matt Flanagan's writing it, who's known for horror, and it's being produced by Matt Reeves. So I don't know if it's connected to the Pattinson universe. It's probably going to be connected to more of the main DCU universe. And we're also getting, I think, an animated movie called The Dynamic Duo. And I don't know if that's going to focus on Jason Todd or Dick Grayson, but at one point, James Gunn said, everything we're making, unless we say it, it's all tied together. So this Dynamic Duo animated movie might serve as this is what happened before the events of whenever we get to our Batman movie. But they're both slated for Clayface is slated for September 11, 2026. The Dynamic Duo will arrive June 30th, 2028. Dang.
Man. But in the meantime, we are getting the Batman anime too. So we have that to enjoy.
Yo, that's like the third one. You know, this is like the third one of Batman Ninja. Yo, Chris.
The audience is telling them what they want.
In Venom news, it looks like Sony has is done making any more Spider-Man adjacent universe movies after Kraven the Hunter only took in $11 million at the box office.
Wait, it's out now?
Raven's out?
Exactly.
Yes.
That's all you need.
It's out?
Raven's out.
How did we miss talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
It's
well, we would have talked about it this week if we were covering it. It came out this weekend. Here you can trust us for all geek knowledge and all geek news.
No
one cared about it. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't
No
put
one
that
cared
on
about
us.
Yes, Aaron Taylor.
Put that on them.
If you're on the internet, Aaron Taylor Johnson has been marketing the heck out of this thing this week.
Has he? Maybe
He
I just
has.
haven't been online that long.
You gotta if you're cruising around any of the IGNs or geeky TikToks, he would have came across him talking about his freaking workout routine. Like Sony marketed the movie, just nobody want to see it.
That's great.
I felt like they marketed it hard like a year ago, and they just dropped off.
They
Why
picked
did
it
I
up.
not see any TV spots, anything in the past 2 weeks?
No.
But like
Well, I don't-
months ago, I saw.
I don't really watch traditional TV. So
I
don't
watch
know.
a lot of YouTube, and usually that's where I kind of get my commercials and nothing.
All I know
agree.
is he's been doing a press circuit. They've been doing it, and $11 million at the box office. I think it's worse than Madam Web, I believe.
11 million. How much the thing cost to make?
Minimum 200, right?
That's insane.
With marketing.
11.
Jeez. So that looks like they're
Wait,
out of it.
In the same realm, not the same company, but what movies have we not seen?
110 million.
Is what?
What it cost to make.
But then they also say you always double that for its marketing.
No, 220 then.
Chris is upset.
out.
He's
Chris
so
is
mad.
pissed.
So mad.
You know what?
Because he's mad about Venom. Venom is the original one that screwed this whole
No,
thing.
I'm not mad
Oh,
about Venom.
hi,
I'm
Chris.
glad Venom happened. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
Let me put you back where you belong. Let me put Jack back where he belongs. But that being said, and I brought this up in the beginning about the Joker too, it's kind of fun to imagine these characters outside of their universes, but eventually you want to see Joker go against Batman. You want to see Venom fight Spider-Man, Craven fight Spider-Man. It's kind of weird to have these just villain solo films that never lead to them going against the only reason why they exist.
Right.
It's kind of weird. And I feel like Venom was like their only chance of being successful with it because he can stand alone as a vigilante.
Venom was successful though.
It was.
It
They got a
was.
trilogy. And
It's got
Venom, in all fairness, Venom in the comics does become the lethal protector, and he's an anti-hero.
I mean, we just skipped the whole.
Well, yeah,
Everything.
we get the
We
transition.
skipped like 20 years of Venom stories, but it's fine. It's fine. But Sony at the end of the day still has made the best Spider-Man movies ever made into and across the Spider-Verse. So there's that. Sony still can say, "Hold my beer." The video game awards came out, Rich, and looks like we got a trailer for The Witcher 4,
No, I was going to say.
which I'm
Yep.
not excited about because we're going to wait like 5 years for this game. I think it's slated for 2026 or 27 or something. But it looks dope as always. Astrobot won Game of the Year.
Did it
Very-
really?
Who?
Astrobot, this guy.
The PlayStation game?
Yeah.
Oh, PlayStation.
The
Yeah,
PlayStation game that came free with the console embedded in the game.
That's wild.
One Game
That's wild.
of the Year. Looks like we're getting a movie starring Jack Quaid, who plays what's his face on The Boys?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Played Huey.
That guy.
Huey.
Yeah.
He's in a film called Novocaine. I saw the trailer. Basically, it's a guy who just has a condition where he can't feel pain.
You mean Kick Ass?
That's what it sounds like, right?
No, he's called Novocaine. He was born this way, and he meets a girl he falls in love with, and she gets kidnapped during a bank robbery. He decides to use his special skills of not feeling pain to go save her. He gets messed up through this film. It looks pretty crazy. Like you see him like fighting a guy, and he's like he doesn't know what to do, so he like punches the ground and like sticks his hand in glass and just choking the guy up because he can't feel the pain.
How does that make sense?
But
Because
it
he's
doesn't,
like
'cause he's still
Wolverining him.
injured. Yeah, but he's still injured
But
like
he's
crazy
Still
though.
getting jacked up. Like,
Yeah, he severed major tendons. He shouldn't be able to use his fingers. But besides the point.
So
wow.
And at one
Okay.
point, he's fighting in this kitchen, and the gun falls into the French fry fryer, and he sticks his hand in there and
Oh,
shoots the
this-
guy.
Just sound. I mean, it sounds campy. It sounds like Gun Hand. You remember that? Did you watch that?
What was that movie? Hardcore Henry 2? Remember that?
Yeah.
Hardcore Henry. Yeah, that's what it's falling into.
Yeah, it's not for you to go in and poke holes at the logic. This is just supposed to be a fun and good time. And we're getting 28 years later, which is very interesting. Rich, this is right up your alley. And it looks like Cillian Murphy might reprise his role as a zombie in it.
As a zombie in it?
Anyway, whatever. I saw it. I saw the. First of all,
This looks a lot like him.
they need to take notes on this trailer. They're giving you enough to get you hooked to it, or at least for me, but not giving the whole movie away.
Well,
They
give
need
it
to take
time.
notes on trailers.
Give it time.
Nah, I'm not
Give
going
it-
to look at any more trailers.
You shouldn't. And I say that to anyone who's excited about movies. Like, watch the first trailer and then get away.
Yeah.
Like, you don't got to look at it. If you decide you're going to watch it, don't do it. Yo, and also, it looks like Chris Evans, this isn't a fact yet, but sources are saying he's set to return alongside Robert Downey Jr. in Avengers Doomsday. But not as Cap, possibly.
Then as what? As Johnny Blaze?
Apparently not as Human Torch either. So I don't know. I have
Okay.
no idea.
He's just playing
And-
a whole new character, I guess.
Well, last bit of news, Ryan Reynolds was doing an Actors on Actors with Andrew Garfield, and he talked about how Deadpool moving forward, he sees him being more so a player in other people's movies. He doesn't really see him doing a standalone movie anymore because he feels like Deadpool only works as a standalone character if he's fighting for something, and we've already seen him do this. I don't think we can see him be the underdog again after everything we've seen. Had to save his girl the first one. Second one had to bring his girl back from the dead. Third one had to save the universe. Like what? Like he's already. What do you do? But he'd be a great. But if you put him in, like, if we get a freaking, I don't know, a Spider-Man movie, another Wolverine movie, and he's the side character that gets to like have all the fun,
right?
That's pretty great. Or an X-Men movie.
Or you could just scroll him back and just have him fight ground level bad guys.
That's
no,
that's not
Deadpool.
That. We saw that with part 1.
Yeah,
because we already seen it.
That's why he's the best. We're just chopping people's heads off and just tearing through bad guys.
We still need a story.
So much, yeah. Like,
still need a story to hang this thing on.
Some people don't need stories.
Some people just want to.
yes,
whatever.
Oh man. Well, that's the news.
That was the news.
Stop laughing, Rich.
I wasn't laughing.
Sucking that bottom lip, Chris.
Nope.
It's big. It's really big.
Is that big? Jack, pucker up your keister because it's time for the date.
Oh, let's get ready.
I don't know what's going to happen. This debate.
Chris, grab the baby oil.
It's a freak off, baby. Knuckle deep. Let's go.
We apologize to anyone affected by the freak off. If you can give us,
this will be our last show.
Yeah, you say that so often, it loses all its meaning.
This one might take hold.
If you could give a superhero or a superhero in a movie or a comic movie franchise a Christmas treatment, what would your story be? What would be your superhero Christmas story put on the silver screen? And don't die hearted. Don't just give me like an adventure that so happens to happen on Christmas Eve. Like it has to have some Christmas meaning to it.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie, whether you like it or not.
Oh God.
Nah, it would be. I would either have. I think I would take a page out of like the Dini verse. And
wait,
Santa,
you don't got to make it up. Are you making it up on the spot?
No, I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do.
Give me your story, baby.
I'm gonna give my
story. You're not me, okay?
You're not Rich.
Santa's sleigh crashes. They're in the watchtower. They see what they think is a comet, an invading bad guy coming down, crashes down to Earth. The sky?
Okay, sorry.
Keep going.
I mean, an invading comic. Maybe he thought it was, Santa, and then he shoots out the sky just in case.
And it ruins
Superman
Christmas.
and Flash get there super fast and realize it's Santa, and they have to help save Christmas. So between Superman and Flash,
time out. Real quick.
Yeah.
Why is it? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Why did Superman or not? Why did Santa Claus crash?
Because the lack of Christmas spirit, a la Elf, Rich. Obviously.
Why is he in outer space?
Because he can't travel through our atmosphere at the speed he needs to travel. Lawrence, this is science.
This is not science at all.
So he doesn't have the technology to travel fast on Earth, but he has the tech to travel fast in outer space.
So
he
doesn't have magic, is what you're saying?
Well, there's limits to magic.
Hold on. So it's either magic, Christmas spirit is magic, but also it's science.
You guys are tearing apart.
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going. Finish what you were saying, and then we'll get into it. I'm sorry.
So Santa crash lands. He's not able to do Christmas, and Superman and the Flash have to save Christmas. Keep going.
But my thing, wouldn't Christmas spirit be happening all through the year and then diminish his powers? Like, why all of a sudden, right then and there, no Christmas spirits when everyone's expecting presents? You know what? Answer that later. Keep going.
Yeah, that's it. And then it just pretty much writes itself. Animated.
You're done.
Wait.
Okay,
how does Superman and Flash save Christmas?
Because they use their super speed to help deliver the presents, and then they all end up in the North Pole with Mrs.
How they get into the chimneys?
Flash just vibrates through the thing.
Okay, so Flash is Batman or Superman is just B&E and everything.
And Superman is carrying the sled on his back, flying.
Oh, this sounds like a slow process without magic. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Well,
don't like it.
even at their speeds, to do it in one night and not
Couldn't do it.
destroy the gifts. I think you need magic.
Right, all the gifts are like caught on fire.
You would have been better off if it was like Zatanna and Dr. Fate.
Nah, no one wants to see.
Okay,
Zatanna
so
and
messing with the
Dr.
time
Fate.
zone.
About Christmas, that
I would like to see
Fate? Dr. Fate?
Zatanna.
Magic.
Oh, right, because we're DC. Sorry.
All right,
Yeah.
what's yours?
Mine or Rich's?
Yeah.
The Grinch.
No.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go.
Jack will go. Go on, Jack.
Spider-Man, and it wouldn't be Santa Claus. It would be a Christmas story, right? So Christmas theme, but not necessarily Santa Claus being.
Why are
in
you crapping on Santa Claus so hard?
It doesn't need to be in it. But it works for Spider-Man because
Someone got
you're
some
in
coal. All right.
you're in New York
He never
City.
got, you know, Santa Claus never gave him a thing on Christmas.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Because you blow up all his toys.
Listen, I know what list I'm on.
You know, Krampus be showing up.
Trying to take you, and then he was like, "Oh no, this is Jack."
Spider-Man-
Oh no, wait.
Let me go get
Can
Corey.
we read Etc's comment? Okay, Chris, let's make this work. It's Christmas during the year of one right when 9/11 happened, when everyone's Christmas spirits have been shot, hence since why Santa's sleigh didn't work. And it takes Superman and Flash to help him get his sleigh moving.
Sure.
Chris doesn't. He's not married to the story, etc.
No, I just want to see Flash just run really fast and vibrate through houses.
And I know why you said like animated series, because although I love your story, there is zero conflict. Santa Crash hits me and Flash says, "We got it." Credits
It
roll.
doesn't have to have conflict.
Every story has to have conflict, or it doesn't need to exist.
No. Not everything has to have conflict.
No,
Man,
he's actually right.
Give me one good. Give me one good story.
Nothing happens.
Give me one good story where there's no conflict.
Isn't it Seinfeld? All of Seinfeld, nothing happens.
No, but every episode of Seinfeld is conflict. Poppy peed on my couch.
definitely
What do I got to tell him?
Exactly. Like,
Newman shows up. I want to get him out of here.
yeah.
He froze. See,
Yeah.
but Seinfeld gods do not like him.
S on YouTube says
Oh,
Santa
look at
Claus
Chris.
is evil.
Santa Claus is evil.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
that's-
guess he ain't gonna get some Christmas.
Anyway, Spider-Man, and the reason why Spider-Man works is it's set in New York City, which is perfect theme for most Christmas stories. You got the lights, you got Rockefeller Center. It works. Everything about New York during Christmas works. It's young content. You're dealing with a young Peter Parker, so you got heartwarming themes. Could be a Miles Morales story. Either one of those works because you're dealing with a kid during the holiday season, right? You already have, like, even if you just use the Green Goblin, for example, you got a Grinch-esque character who could just be wreaking mayhem during the holiday season for the sake of it. Stealing gifts might be not exactly what he does, but you could do something like that. You got the opportunity for great cameos in it to teach life lessons. And then
Shedder's still trying to fix your story, Chris. Krampus, I don't know if there's any fixing it.
You get the community involvement because Spider-Man works on the streets on like a real kind of
On them corners.
almost a DIY do-it-yourself kind of superhero. You can have like little human heartfelt moments. Obviously, there's a lot of humor there because he's witty and fast talking. And I think at the end of a Spider-Man Christmas special, you're gonna just drive the final message home of the spirit of the holidays.
I love all your ingredients. What's your story? A
Well,
lot of great ingredients.
It just sounds just like a Spider-Man story set in Christmas time.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
there's nothing Christmas about it. It's just he so happens to be around the holidays, but
and that works.
And at the end, he just magically learns the meaning of Christmas.
Exactly. Yeah. That's like most Christmas stories.
No, not the good ones.
All right, what's the good one?
I'll give you a good one. Gotham City.
Oh, here we go.
Bruce Wayne. If anyone hates Christmas, it's Bruce Wayne because he's been having Christmas without his parents.
You gonna do the Christmas Carol with Bruce Wayne?
You know what? I was very tempted, but I decided not to.
Okay.
That would have been perfect, but I decided not to.
Alfred, what day is it?
and Robin's Tiny Tim. Excuse me, sir. Porridge, please. No, what happens is Batman solving this case. It's Christmas Eve. And I'll give you the broad strokes, and I'll give you the details because I might want to write this one day. So it's Christmas Eve. He's solving a case, and he fails to solve the case, and it's like Groundhog's Day. He wakes up, it's Christmas Eve again, and he keeps trying to solve this case, solve this case, solve this case, and he keeps failing, and he keeps waking back up, Christmas Eve again, same day, and he solves the case, wakes up, Christmas Eve again. And he fails while he's solving the case. There's these kids that need help at an orphanage or a shelter. They need help. There's no presents. There's Christmas. And since he's so focused on catching the bad guys, he's forgetting what he can do as Bruce Wayne to truly help people around the holidays. And until he figures that out, he keeps repeating the same day. And he thinks it's because I can't catch this bad guy. But eventually at the end of the story, he realizes, oh, shoot, I don't need to be Batman tonight to catch this bad guy today. So at the end of the story, he shows up to the orphanage and he drops off presents, and he finally wakes up on Christmas Day at the end of the movie or
What's
series.
controlling it though?
No, that's just magic. That's just the Christmas spirit. It's one of those stories. In these stories of Groundhog Day and Christmas Carol, we don't really explain like how this is happening. It kind of just happens.
Yeah, it works though. Like, why did Groundhog's Day was the thing?
We don't explain the magic of it.
Yeah,
It just
dude,
happens.
that's a good idea. I'm gonna steal that one.
See, that's why son of a. I should have said it on the internet. Rich, I'm very curious.
First of all, S said Santa Claus is a megalomaniac bent on world domination. And also, Pop Johnson, better late than never. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, yes, Pop
What up?
Johnson. Santa Claus is a megalomaniac hell bent on. Is he? I feel like he would make his presence known more than one day a year if he really wanted.
Maybe he's the Illuminati. He's off in the background working other things, and one day a year he pops up. But he's always in the background, because if you're not acting right, that one day a year might be a bad day for you.
But then you just don't get toys.
Ouch.
You just don't get toys.
You might not get what you want, and what if you want something really, really dear to you?
Maybe you should have acted better. Maybe it's on you. Maybe
That's a megalomaniac.
Maybe. Wait. Who is that? Corey who said it?
No, it was S.
Maybe S is just a terrible person. He needs to be better around the holidays.
Wow.
Maybe
Yeah,
he-
let's just
maybe you just needed to get on Santa's good list.
Let's go after the tens of
Okay.
fans who are actually
All right.
watching the show.
Amen.
You bunch of idiots.
I love you, S. I love you,
Jeez.
S.
Did Chris freeze up there again?
Yeah, he was
But
stunned.
he's-
He's
but look
stunned.
at-
He's
look at
literally stunned.
But look at that shot, though.
He's
It's
stunned
like the
locked right
opening
there.
credits to a drama.
Locked again.
Rich. Look, it's a good face for
man.
drama. Rich, what's your
What's up?
story? What is your story?
Oh, my story. Naturally, I already said it. It's going to be a Deadpool story. Deadpool.
Hey, he's already dressed for the occasion.
I mean, always in red and black and a little bit of white. He is. S said, "Love you as well."
I love you too.
Possible sarcasm in that. I'm not sure.
I'm not being sarcastic. I mean it.
So,
Etc. says before you go, okay, here's a story for you. Batman, Superman, and the Flash get sent back in time by the Reverse Flash by the orders or Randall Savage to either stop the birth or take out Jesus' parents, which hits home with Batman and Superman, and it ends off with where's the rest of the message? Oh, it doesn't play. It ends off with Batman with them being the three wise men. That actually, it was them they were talking about with the frankincense.
Oh,
I like it. I like it.
mm-hmm.
I feel like Jesus is like, why are you guys wearing costumes? We do this to save the world. Why are you guys wearing costumes? But I guess he's a baby at this point.
He's a baby. I was
He's a
gonna
baby.
say.
Hey, miracles, man. Okay. I like that. Rich, go ahead. Go ahead. Deadpool Christmas.
Deadpool Christmas. He's hunting Santa Claus because he didn't get something. I haven't figured out what it is.
He's hunting down Santa Claus
He's
because he
hunting
didn't
down-
get something.
Exactly.
he get a
So-
toy. It has
that's
to be
pretty-
action figure.
That's actually pretty
Huh?
brilliant. I'm locked in.
He didn't get something. I forgot what it is. We can put whatever that is in there later. He's hunting down Santa Claus, trying to get the thing that he wants because he been exceptionally good, and we all know it's hard for Deadpool to be good. He's been exceptionally good the year, haven't killed anyone. no cursing, no drinking, no vulgar anything. He's been good. He's been helping out orphans, as we saw in Deadpool 2. He's been helping out orphans. He's been sticking to that. And he comes Christmas, he didn't get what he wants. Now he's like, the next year, the following year, he's like, I'm hunting down Santa Claus, and no one's going to have a Christmas next year. So he's going the whole year long hunting down Santa Claus, and he's fighting through all the mythical creatures of the holidays because they all have to protect Santa Claus. So as the year goes on, he's fighting like the Easter Bunny. You know, he's fighting
The Tooth Fairy.
He's fighting everybody until he finally gets to Santa Claus, and then through his whole battle and blood-soaked drama, he kindly realizes, like, man, I was doing this for selfish reasons. And he gets the spirit of Christmas.
I love how he murdered every other mythology. Like, there's no more Easter Bunny. There's no one's getting money when they lose their teeth. He killed them all.
Rich, that's awesome.
Rich, that's a dope. Rich won the debate.
Wait, it's so good. I have questions.
Mm-hmm.
What was Santa's excuse for not giving him a present that year?
Because he was just doing it just to get something. He wasn't actually trying to be nice. He wasn't really being himself. He was being someone else. So to him, it wasn't that he was actually nice to be nice for the sake of being nice. He was just being nice just to get that thing.
Most kids in the world.
So, in order to get gifts from Santa, you have to actually understand the meaning of selflessness?
No. Deadpool was just bad. Like, he's still in his head. He thinks he's good, but he's still being bad. He's like, I
didn't kill anybody, but he's still
but
chopped
I'm
off somebody's arm.
He's still a contract killer.
But they didn't
die.
He's
still a terrible person. But
no. But that year he didn't kill anyone. He just maybe maimed them a little bit because he had to capture them. But he didn't kill them.
But he still was being good for not reasons to be good. Good to get something.
Exactly.
You know what I thought you were going to say? I love that. You know what I thought you were going to say? That he gets to Santa Claus. Santa Claus is like, I did. It just turns out it was like the wrong address.
That would be
like Santa Claus like, I gave it to you. What do you mean? At 5556 Wandale Avenue. I'm 554 Wandale Avenue. And this whole time he killed
oh my God. Man. Little Timmy's going to be missing his money for his teeth. This is a horrible mistake. I feel sick. I feel sick.
He destroyed everyone's.
This almost works better. Can I be honest? I would read this comic.
That's a good one.
I would watch this episode.
That's a good one.
Dang, did Rich just win?
Rich won the debate. And I have to say, I like mine, but yours is fun as heck. Yours is fun. And honestly, it might need to be the next live action Deadpool, whatever.
That could work.
That actually might need to be now, Rich. I mean, that's a Christmas special.
A Christmas,
not that Guardians of the Galaxy bull.
Listen, they got Kevin Bacon. You know,
I love Kevin Bacon. Footloose.
Hold on, Rich. Is that not a few episodes of Teen Titan Go? I haven't watched a lot of Teen Titan Go, but I wouldn't be surprised. They did a lot of weird stuff in Teen Titan.
That just means it's a good idea.
It's a good idea. I saw it. It's dope. I don't care if someone else did something like it. Hey, you won, Rich. Take your prize. Chris, give him the prize.
What?
I got it.
Chris froze again.
No, he's not. He's just smiling at Rich.
That's the prize right there.
That's the prize. All right, let's get to the main event, shall we? What? We're crying out freaking loud. The main event, man. We're talking top three. We're talking about some 3 top threes. First top 3, we're going to talk about our top 3 pickups of the year. Second top 3, we're going to talk about our top 3 movies, cartoons, or TV shows of the year. And third top 3, top 3 things we're looking forward to in 2025. Movies, video games, toys, comics, etc. Top 3 threes. Okay. First up, and please, in the chat, join us with this. And we're going to do a round robin. So we'll each say one, then I'll go around, say another one, I'll go around. Top 3 pickups of the year.
What did I pick up? I don't think I picked up anything this year.
Yes, you did.
No way.
For
that's
real?
True.
But you didn't buy anything this year?
I definitely said I wasn't going to buy anything this year.
2020,
And
the
I-
whole
and I-
2024?
And I stuck with it. But I don't think you understand my financial situation,
I'm just
sir.
looking at your background. None of that's from 2024?
No, this is all old stuff, man.
Well, Chris went first.
Let's go first. Let's go. What you got?
That's
Yeah.
2024?
It's
Yeah.
Are we showing the pickups?
I mean, I just have it with
It's a visual medium, Jack.
Oh,
Ah!
It's a visual medium.
wait a second. I might be lying. Let me see.
Feel like you're lying.
Let me go.
Then
to
some of
my-
them gargoyles 2-pack you got had to be this year. Wait, hold off, Chris. Wait for Jack to come back. Let's get organized.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
All right, so Chris, you showing off that Batmobile.
Yep.
That's a nice pickup. That's the one that came with Keaton, not the Flash Batmobile. There we go. I'll show you my first pickup of the year. And Chris, similar to you but different. This is my
Tumblr.
I love this thing so much. This thing is sick. Yo, 2-seater. Tumblr is my...
Tumblr?
Yeah.
That's
Look how big this thing is, man.
That's what she said. Well,
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Jack, what you got?
Okay. This is a pickup I got this year that I'm pretty happy about. I'd put it on the top 3 pickups. This figure is just stellar.
Yeah. That's what they should have done with the Superman False God. They should have made it like a statue like
It
that.
should have been a statue if you're gonna do it. Sure. Yeah. And this guy's great. This statue's great. It's got the cloth cape. The sculpt on it is phenomenal. The pose is right off the comic book.
It's Jim Lee. man.
And I picked it up when it was 50% off. So I was like, there
You
was
had to do it.
nothing wrong about this pickup. Everything about it was like just perfect.
You had to do it.
Stars aligned.
Sick. Rich, do you have a pickup you'd like to show us?
I did. I bought this. Literally, I mean, I bought some other stuff too, but they're on sale. They were on sale. The Transformer camera, which
That's crazy because it actually looks like a real.
It looks like a real camera.
That's
It
not
looks-
a wait.
it's pretty
Is
dope.
that not a real camera?
No, this is the Transformers.
Really?
Yes,
It looks different. That looks legit like a
It
cannon.
looks like a camera. I told you. Oh, see, you got his chest plate in there.
Okay, I saw
Yeah.
your video of this, but right now it's just looking like
It because this is why I bought this thing. This thing looks dope. It looks like an actual camera, bro. Like
that's
it has
wild.
little features on it. Has a little lens cap on it too, which acts as a shield. And I saw this thing. I'm like, yeah, no, I transformed it on the video, so go check that out.
Mhm.
But it looks like an actual camera.
Sick,
That's dope.
sick. Chris, what you got? Your second
Round
pickup of the year.
Cyborg
Yeah,
Superman. baby.
I mean,
Yes.
it's such a great figure.
It's one of the best sculpts of the year, man.
It is. It really is. That's a good looking figure. That's sick. Yo, I can't this is. I don't think I've had a happier time purchasing something
Oh, that's
than
dope.
this bad boy this year.
Yeah.
This joint, and it sits like high on the mantle. This was a dope pickup this
That
year.
is a dope
I
pickup.
wish I could put it on. With enough baby oil, maybe I can slide in it.
Slide in.
Wow.
Jack,
No, I gotta say the McFarlane Cyborg and Steel are top pickups.
I love Superman, but seeing Jack's shirt upsets me. Yo, you better be upset because you're about to see the best live action Superman ever in James Gunn Superman. Only
Maybe film. You can say film. I mean, Superman and Lois though.
true,
what are
but
you talking
there
about?
were some filler episodes. It wasn't
one.
perfect.
There was one. There was one massive filler episode this season, but
No, I'm talking about the previous
That's
seasons.
what she said.
oh yeah. Hey yo.
Hey, yo,
But yeah, the Cyborg Superman and the Steel Superman, I count them as one. I have to because there's not enough slots. Those are just awesome pickups this year.
good pickups this year, and he can't show us because Jack points
Back
where they're in that glass case.
They're back there.
I have the steel here for reference.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Good job, Chris, is being with grab figures on hand. That's that same Victor magic. Whatever you
Yeah, it
need,
is.
it's right there.
Whatever.
Rich, what you got? Baby oil, really, Lawrence? With what's in the news? Listen, let me tell you something. Baby oil will existed before what's going on, and it will exist after what's going on. Let's not make baby oil is not bad.
Baby oil didn't do
Rich.
anything wrong.
No, listen.
I don't know if I bought this year, but I'm gonna show it. Nah, I think I might have bought it last year. And I think I was gonna do Lobo, but I'm pretty sure I bought him last year. Oh, right up here, son of a monkey. Yeah. No, I showed this year. So yeah, I picked this up this year.
The two-pack. That's what I was saying.
the
You got that
two-packs.
this year. That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, what's in that wasn't in the?
Well, you got
you bought the single releases of those.
I got the single releases. You got a smiling face for both characters. Demona has no smiling. Actually, you get another face, more of a shocked face, a shocked expression, and kind of like a plain dull face. You actually got more. It's like a little sinister grin. No. That's like a loving grin. You got a sinister grin with her up on that one, and then you get this shocked. You get a smile with Goliath, and you also get kind of like a shocked face.
But you bought it for the capes too, right?
I bought it for
the wing capes.
No, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy these for the capes. They come. I already have capes for them.
They're the one that had the wings that cross in the front that you wanted.
Yeah. No. I think they might have them, but I already got those out of other boxes.
How'd they get you to buy this 2-pack? What did you need out of this 2-pack?
Don't worry about it. Just the whole 2-pack. I mean, it comes with new faces. It comes with the amulet.
No, that's dope. It does have dope accessories. Nice.
I think she has. I mean, it got the spike mace, another laser gun, a different laser gun than what she comes with, and yeah, that's about it.
Chris.
Actually, no, they come with capes. They don't come with like full out wings. They come with capes. Yeah,
that's why I thought you. That's why originally I thought that's why you brought them.
Nah,
it gives you the cape wings.
Mine.
Oh, that's sweet. You should do that pose with them if you ever unbox them. Chris.
My number three. It's the figure we all bought together. The Superman composite one.
That's not even.
That's
not in my top 20.
Not because of the figure, but because we all bought it together and we did the thing that I wanted to do.
No, Chris, you forced us to buy it.
It's in the holidays.
No, he made us, and he forced one upon Rich. He had no choice, and then he made us buy it.
We still got it together, and it's something we all share together. So,
I mean, Jack Hardy probably dismantled it and turned it into a new figure.
It looks nice up there.
These McFarlanes are like G.I. Joes as a kid. You just plug and chug them.
Plug and chug them. That's what she said.
I'm real torn with my my third choice. I got some dope pickups, man.
So give us some runner-ups. 3 is too little.
No, Jack. This is a discipline.
Oh, man, I'm running. I got a few runner-ups.
No, we want your top
honorable
3.
mention.
Honorable mention is cheap. If you only got 3 slots and you give us your best 3, if you have runner-ups and you're like, yeah, I kind of like this one, but I also don't mind this one. Top 3 is top 3. I'm hosting the show. Follow the rules or get gone. How do I get him out of here? Ah!
We didn't mean it, Jack.
Wait, why did Rich go? Wait, why did Chris?
So anyway, we back at it again. Listen, I got some great gameplay for y'all.
Rich, you're a scoundrel. I felt like it was like Thanos snapped his fingers. It felt like Thanos snapped his fingers. Fine, because Jack is an indecisive human being. We'll have some runner-ups. Chris, would you like to show us some runner-ups if you just did your
I don't want to get down, but it's the Batman Bane 2-pack.
Well, that is definitely that is a
dope runner-up.
That is a sick
talk about that toy.
It could have been straight up.
Yeah, I have mine posed, back broken. I'm afraid if I take it down,
it could have been be. So I guess that's my runner-up. But I mean, it's hard for me. It's new, but I mean, it's hard for me not to say this isn't one of my figures of the year.
It
That's
will be,
fair, that's fair.
especially when you take it out.
I mean, and you're sick, Rich. No, this is top 3 pickup of the year. Gotta be. Batman Bane runner up, and freaking Jack. Well, also this chair's a runner up.
Yo,
Yep.
look at that
no.
chair.
That chair, yeah.
That chair's a
It was
runner up.
dope.
Oh, I got the logo
I
right
did
here.
get that. I bought it in 2003,
And,
but I got it in 2004. Let's go.
This
all right.
Damian Wayne figure is a runner up. I love this figure, even though the head fell off. I got to glue it on.
Oh.
Wow. You just
Yeah.
need a replacement
No,
stem.
it's got a no. It's not. It's not like where it pops off because it's around the collar with the cape. It needs to be glued.
What did you do to that figure, man?
Nothing. It's QC.
Yep.
But I love this figure, and the head sculpt is freaking great.
What is going on over there, Rich?
My
Uh,
third pick.
All
My
right,
third pick
Jack.
is my
What's
Lobo.
your?
I'm not taking him out of his thing. My third pick is right there. My Lobo
Yeah.
statue.
That's your
Right.
third pick.
I
That thing
bought it in
is
2003,
huge.
but it came in February.
So
Okay, that counts. That
Yeah,
counts. 2024.
That guy. Oh,
2024.
here we
These
go.
pre-orders,
That guy.
man.
That
Yeah.
guy right
I
there.
like it. Do you have any runner-ups, Rich?
I don't really have. Actually, no. I mean, I got my Xanatos because he looks dope in the suit. Hold on, let me see. Wait. I can get him in there too.
Rich is so much more tech savvy than the
Runner
rest of
up, both Bret Hart Ultimates, both Wolverine figures. Are you talking about the what anniversary? The anniversary Wolverine figure with the
He's
yellow
in
and the blue?
dark.
That what you're talking about, Ernest?
He's in the dark there, but you can see him. Hold on, let me get a light on him. There he is. Oh,
Oh,
look at that!
Kinda
Look at that
showed
right there.
You could just went and got them.
Look at that right there.
That's
And
a kind of a
also,
cool shot, man.
listen, that Cyclops is just, I freaking love that Cyclops. The pose on him, look at the pose on that guy.
Look
Come
at
on.
this guy.
Come on now.
Look at
Cyclops?
this guy.
I'm not Cyclops,
Colossus.
Colossus, excuse me. I take that back. Sorry, Colossus.
Um,
Look at that guy.
all right, Jack. Let me see some runner-ups in your third pick.
All right, runner-ups. So I'm into card collecting. So One Piece dropped their latest series this year was number 10. So
Zoom
they're
out,
on their
Rich.
they're on their 10th. So the cards in this box are great. Super happy about that. That is a pickup I'm happy about. And then I was telling you guys, Lawrence, you saw this when you were at the house. The Marvel Chrome cards.
Those are dope.
Dude, the Marvel Chrome cards are sick, and I got
You didn't
this.
show me those.
Well, you didn't stay long enough.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me
I
take
stayed
this.
till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got
So
there at
this
8.
this is a signed one.
Turn your
Oh.
blur off.
Sorry, I thought I did. So this is a signed one, which is pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
So I'm pretty happy about these Marvel Chrome cards. And like I said, they're pioneering new technology, new ways of making cards all together. So they're really cool. Oh wait, I didn't show you these?
I just looked at your Mafex figures when I was over there.
Oh, yeah. Some of the cards I have are just sick. So, like, I'm super happy about that. And, like, things like this, which is, like,
Oh, that's
the
like
template for the printing press of the card. This is, like, a one-of-one series I was showing off last week. So, those
Ernest,
are pretty cool.
when
pretty
you
cool
say first, I have to ask you the Wolverine. So you're talking about the anniversary one, right? I don't feel like getting them, but the anniversary one, right? The yellow and the blue. And how much did you pay for that 1984 Superpower Superman? Because I know it's probably in boxed. That's the way you collect. I'm curious on how much that costs you. So what's your third pickup?
My other runner-up is Cat Quest 3.
Jack, you can't just have a million runner-ups, dog. It takes away the impact of a top 3 gets watered down when you have 8 runner-ups.
And then I'm gonna combine.
Oh God! Just
I'm gonna combine a few things in my third. It's my Mayfex Supermans that I've picked up this year to go with my Death of Superman line. So here's one of them. Obviously, I got the Steel this year too. So
And it's glossy. That's what's interesting about that one. It's a glossy figure.
That's dope.
no, but it's. I mean, it's accurate, man. These Mayfex are great. And as a purist, like a Superman purist, I like seeing just right off the page
Well,
adaptation.
in all fairness, the Eradicator that came out is off the page from McFarlane. It's just off the
No,
page.
it's not. Sure. But I'm talking about. I want to see the '90s Superman, Death and Superman line
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
And so for me, that's
How much
You
was
know.
Superman, Ernest? How much was that Superman? I'm so curious.
Corey,
Wait till
no,
that Superboy comes out, 2025.
2025. Corey, no, I did not know about the live action Gargoyles, but I will check it out.
what?
Yeah,
What?
they said, from what I'm seeing, is Gary Doberman, if I'm saying his name right, from James Wan's Atomic Monster, is tackling live action of Gargoyles for Disney Plus. This is from last year, this article. So I don't know any news on it.
I mean, a lot of things are in development. I'd be
Yeah.
interested to see how. I honestly feel like forget live action, just give it the X-Men '97 treatment.
Yeah.
Bring back a
Oh,
freaking animated series.
I thought it was dope, man.
Man, X-Men 97.
Unfortunately, it was not in box, but it came with Superman type of jet plane glider that he can ride or stand on. Got both of them at Goodwill for $5. Oh, dude, yeah, that's fine.
I never find stuff I want in Goodwill. I just find like
You got to hunt. You got to hunt, bro. You got to toy hunt.
Well, and you're in Texas, man. You got way better chance of finding some interesting things.
You got to commit to the hunt. All right, man. Those were some great pickups of 2024. Now, I want to know. I would like to know your top 3 movies, cartoons, or
TV
movies,
shows?
cartoons, or TV shows of the year. Top 3. Let's not water this down with runner-ups.
But I don't even know how you get to top 3 without talking about some of the things that are just impossible to put on the list.
Top 3. Show me your discipline.
so.
Top
Have
3. You have
Even though I had problems with it, Cape Crusader for me.
top
It's the-
3
Top 3?
of the year. You
just said there's no runner-ups.
Cape Crusader is your
What are you
top
talking
3.
about?
I went back and I rewatched it,
Chris,
and it felt good to be back.
What is
top
he talking about?
3.
What is he talking about?
I enjoyed it.
It's not even a runner-up. It's not
That
even
sounds
a runner-up.
familiar.
Wow. Wow.
Chris, that's your top 3.
Even Venom's gonna be like his number 1. Why are we
It
even
can't be.
talking to?
Okay, I'll go next. I'll salvage this thing. I'm gonna start strong, man. Yo, the Penguin series,
Penguin was
freaking
great.
strong content. Strong content.
All right, number 3. I don't even know. I don't know. This is insane to put a 3-part 3 things on this list, but
I love that. I love what it does to you.
Transformers 1 was phenomenal content.
It was phenomenal.
I heard it's really.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, but I haven't heard one person say it was bad. I heard people say it's pretty
It
amazing.
might be the best Transformer content, hands down.
Someone
Yeah.
said it's a million times better than anything that Michael Bay put out. Wow,
All right.
Rich.
All right. Top 3. I mean, did we
Top 3,
deserve it? I don't think so. Am I appreciative of it? Yes. This is my third, right? Are we doing 3 into 1? Or are we just doing how we're doing it? Or just Jack?
I don't have
Jack.
any real particular order.
Okay, cool.
You can say whatever.
For anime, we're going to go Dan to Dan because I'm just thoroughly enjoying it.
I need your banana.
I need your banana. You can suck on my teeth if I gobble your banana. I'm like, wait a minute.
We need your banana organ. And then it's terrible.
Wow.
It's,
It is.
It's just
But
not.
it's still good.
It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Okay, Chris, what you got?
I got Penguin. I love
Penguin.
Penguin.
Okay, no, you don't Penguin. Yo, honestly, I mean, there's no way this can't be on the list. Superman and Lois is top 3 peak freaking entertainment of 2024.
Sure.
Rich.
He's
If
not.
if I gave you 2 episodes to watch
Yeah.
and you don't like them,
Mhm.
then
Yep.
you don't like Superman. You're not a Superman guy.
Well, you might not like superhero content at all.
Oh, that's a bold statement. Oh,
No, and it's a true statement.
Ugh.
The Superman and Lois. Look, I'm jumping over whoever is my number 1 slot. Superman and Lois is definitively the best content that come out this year. If you're, especially if you like Superman
Better
content,
than Madam Web.
Okay, first of all, shut your whore mouth.
that's the tough
you
one.
need to
That's
just
the
stop
tough one.
talking about
That's
things.
a tough one.
All right.
All
All things you just need to stop talking.
Superman and Lois is definitive, man. We are remiss not to have spent an entire episode just deep diving the treasure that this season was. It's truly that good.
Ernest is a hater. He's a Man of Steel guy. He's a Man of Steel. If you're a Man of Steel guy, you will not like Superman and Lois.
No, you're insane. If you don't like Superman and Lois, you don't like Superman. Simple as that. And it's the only
Ernest, you're
live
not
action
insane.
content.
You're allowed to have your
No, you're not.
Allowed to have your opinion.
No, you're not. And you can unfollow us and take a
No,
hike.
he will not take a hike.
Watch it.
He can be.
It's so definitive. It is the only content we've ever gotten a proper Doomsday, ever.
He
Like
still
ever,
wasn't a
ever.
proper, but he still wasn't a proper Doomsday because
And
Doomsday's
somehow they
not a real
managed to
character.
give Doomsday redemption. It's insane how good this content was. Like insane how good this content was.
It's good.
And that moment, second to last episode, last moment of the second to last episode where Doomsday's back, Lawrence, just whopping him, and Superman looks up at Lois and says, he doesn't even get to finish his sentence. And I'm sitting here going, oh my God, I didn't think they were going to get me again.
No, it hits. It hits. And if you guys don't want to watch it because you don't want to, fine. But honestly, I'm not even saying this as a sentimental Superman fan. It does everything right.
That just does everything
It
right.
does everything right. It's Chris, Superman and Lois is the Superman what like the Batman is for Batman for you.
No,
it's literally like how you envision the character in all its bells and whistles come to life.
Yeah, and it's definitely an adaptation. And as a purist watching an adaptation, how much better does that adaptation have to be for me to go, it's definitive? You know, and it is an adaptation. It's not like Superman, but it's so the heart of everything that's right about the character. It's just it's so good.
I mean, he's kind of we can go on and on about it, but yeah. Watch it if you haven't watched. I say just watch the last episode. To be quite honest with you, Jack, you are pushing it. You should come to Alaska. You can go for a deep walk in the woods. Listen, we might have a new shot of milk, Jack. You better chill out. From Alaska, be ice milk. No, it's good. And honestly, I say this: it is top 5 series finales I've ever seen. I mean, it sticks the landing in ways others. And I include Sopranos in that, Chris. It sticks the landing in a way that is so satisfying. Like I haven't seen shows do that. Hardly ever. Usually you're pissed off or they make you want more, even though there's no more left. But this one gives you the end. It's good.
And in such a good way. Yeah, it really does. That's a good note too. It sticks the landing in a really satisfying way.
Is Game of Thrones a better show in general? Yes. Did it stick the landing better than Superman and Lois? Not by a long shot. Anyway, Rich. Wait, is that the order?
No, was it Chris? Chris is next.
Oh.
Chris said he said the Penguin.
No, I'm on my number 3.
But did you guys give your number 2? I gave my number 2, Superman and Lois. I don't think you guys gave your number 2 yet.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. All right. I want to say, I really want to say Penguin, but there's a lot of good. You know what? I'm gonna throw Penguin in there. But there's a lot of good animes that I watch. I forget the things that I watch, so I have to go back and look at the list of what came out so I can remember what I watched.
I forget stuff. You forget stuff. It's called being in your 40s.
All right, shut your mouth. All right. So I'm gonna say the Penguin because that was just again something that we didn't think we needed, but we got.
We didn't deserve it.
We didn't deserve it.
Jack, Number 2. You already said Superman Lois would be number 1.
With no runner-ups, which is insane to me because there was some pretty decent content dropped this year. I might give it to Spider-Man, Spider-Verse.
Was that 23?
I don't know if that was 2024. I don't think that was 2024.
No, it's 2023.
Part 2?
I think 2023.
That didn't happen this year, and we still didn't get the second part, and
Yes.
they don't even have a script?
That's the problem.
There's no way that's accurate.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2023.
Man. Okay.
Oh, well, then I guess I'll take that off the list. Well, I guess I gotta give it to...
I'm wearing a Spider-Man Christmas shirt.
Totes adorbs.
Nice. See? I told you Spider-Man works as a Christmas thing.
So Superman.
I might give it to Wolverine, Deadpool. Wolverine.
Top 3.
Okay.
Oh, listen, I was happy to have it, and it was pretty good
Very true.
ending for Wolverine.
Very true.
Did it
What
stick
is-
the landing?
What is his face? What is this? What is going
Hey,
on?
listen, you made a 3 list.
I did. You got to be disciplined. Before we give our number 1s, let's have some runner-ups.
Oh wow, yeah, look, you just throwing it right there.
2 runner-ups. 2
Just
runner-ups.
2?
Just 2 runner-ups.
Oh,
Okay, I got
man.
2. Alien Romulus
Uh-huh.
Okay.
and Penguin.
That's your runner-up is Penguin.
That's right.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
All
Did you
right.
finish it?
I know he gets naked in the chair at some point.
But that doesn't. You need to finish it. Like it's, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I know.
I just felt like everyone. Okay. Rich, what are your 2 runner-ups?
My 2 runner-ups, and they're going to be animes because, again, I'm looking at this list and I'm remembering how great they were. First of all, Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number was great. The ending I just felt too many human beings with technology was giving the fight to this guy. It was too much at the end. I'm like, guys, let him just go beast mode, and you have to figure out a way to contain him. And that one guy was like going toe to toe with him, Rich. I appreciate that.
Listen to me very carefully.
Oh,
These are
here
my
we go.
runner-ups. I'm not expecting you
Listen,
to
I can
critique
I can grab my mic
runner-ups.
too.
Kaiju number 8. Okay. And then Mushoku Kensai, which I am butchering that. The one that's pervy that he got resurrected with season 2, part 2.
That's a problem.
It's a problem. Have you watched season 2 yet?
No, I'm
You're
still
not
in
there yet.
season 1.
You're still in season 1. So get there.
The pervy
Get
one where he
there.
gets resurrected comes back as a kid.
Get there.
Yeah,
And you get them heartstrings pulled.
because
And
he's
you
still
see
a
the
grown man
maturity.
in his mind. And
You
he's
see the
lusting after
development
like a
of this dude.
12-year-old.
You get there, and then you tell me what you think.
I'm sure it's actually.
And you know what? I'm
really
putting
good.
since
It's
since
just-
you're being defiant right now, I'm
Ooh,
giving another one. Demon Slayer season 4. Shut your mouth.
That's just disrespectful. Rich.
Okay.
Merry Christmas. Chris, you got some runner-ups?
Yeah. Deadpool Wolverine, obviously, because dope. And then what else did I have as runner-up? Oh, Venom, baby.
Oh yeah, Venom.
My runner-up is not even. It's in earnest. You're gonna appreciate this. The WWE, The Rock's return being a bad guy, was freaking cinema. That was an amazing 3 months of build-up. This dude. Okay, let me give it to you. He's a bad guy. He's in the ring. He's holding his weightlifting belt, right?
We already know.
What am I about to say?
The Rock comes back, and he's a bad guy.
No, but what he does, Rich.
No, he comes back and he tells people your candy ass.
No,
and,
he doesn't.
let me-
He says, I have
All
this.
that.
This is what he did. He said, I have this belt, and I'm going to go to your mother with all your blood over it after I beat you like a dog. I'm going to go to your mother, hand her the belt, lean in and tell her, what kind of... Rich!
Wow, the disrespect.
The disrespect. The disrespect. The dude sang freaking Moana. He said when he hands her the bloody belt, he tells her, "What can I say except you're welcome?" It got the biggest. I know you're not talking. All right, let me give you a pervy anime. Let me give you.
Hey.
Dan the Dan Dan is my runner-up with the ghost
All right.
chasing after this 12-year-old boy's Johnson.
Wow.
That's my.
And on that note,
There's no age date on Ghost. You know what I'm saying?
There is actually. They're all old, Rich.
I mean,
They're all
no.
old.
What are you gonna put him in jail?
Oh,
Gonna put him in ghost jail?
oh gosh. All right, number one.
which means they're actually even older than they are.
He's very problematic.
Very problematic. X-Men 97, number one.
That's my number one. X-Men 97.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
I don't know how that's
cool.
not on somebody's top 3 of the year.
Cool. Jack, you want to go? Okay, cool, Jack.
This is where Jack forgot about X-Men
I'm gonna go. Furin Beyond Journey's End. That's all I need to say. If you haven't watched, you haven't watched. That's not my fault that you don't like fine entertainment. Okay.
So Jack, yes, you put. We already know Superman Lois. You said is your number one. Superman Lois.
Wait. What do we move to? Most anticipated of 2025.
No, we never gave
no,
her
we're
number
still-
one.
What are we?
Number one pick.
Oh my god! Yo, X-Men 97 was this year.
Yes!
Yeah, Jack.
Ah,
What
that
is-
was
Read
like,
the play.
Yo, man.
Jack, what are we doing?
Yo, man. That's
But you already
that's
said. But you already said Superman Lois is your number one. You already said it before we got
number
to
two.
one.
X-Men 97.
But you already gave your number two.
Well, I moved it. Whatever number 2 was has been moved
So
because X-Men 97 was so good.
Yeah.
It's the best Gambit we've ever seen.
So
Ever.
we haven't seen that many
Dive.
Gambits, to be honest.
That's
Yeah.
well. I mean,
like,
low-hanging
he's
fruit,
saying
but
like we just
Gambit
have this
moment.
like Gambit. Wait, so you said
So I pushed
Transform?
that.
You said Transformers. Transformers. What was your number two?
X-Men 97.
You had another number two.
Wolverine, Deadpool, but that got pushed to runner up.
That's why I was making that face. That's why I was like,
Corey. Jack's been hanging around with a lot of high-profile individuals.
Yo, man,
He might
X-Men
be both.
97.
yeah. Holy
X-Men
crap,
97.
X97. Let's make that my number 3. I mean, come on, it has to be top 3 of the year.
How's it
X-Men,
not on the list, man?
if
That
X-Men
thing was-
97 is not in your
And
top
you guys
3 of the
got
year.
Blue Eyed Samurai too. You guys love
that was
Blue Eyed
last year. That was
That
last
was
year.
last year.
2023.
Okay.
Last
Was it
year.
last
Jack,
year?
Corey's asking, are you drunk tonight or maybe just high? And I had to say you've been hanging around with a lot of high-profile people now. You know, a lot of rock
Yeah.
stars. You might
Right,
be a little
right.
bit of both. You know.
Right. Listen, I guess it's been a long year. X-Men 97 should definitely be on the list. That's
We
also
know,
why
Jack. We
also why
know.
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a three.
It should be a 3. You have to choose.
It's-
You got to choose. You gotta be
Yeah. Well, I
disciplined.
choose 97. You're right.
There we go. That's why I was looking at you, that Deadpool Wolverine. I'm saying you put that on the list, but no, X-Men 97?
Transformers, X-Men 97, and Lois and Superman.
Okay, man. And I was talking about 2025. Give me the top 3 things you're most looking forward to: superheroes, comics, movies, video games, TV, etc. Not
We
you,
gonna get
etc.
more-
We are looking for you towards you.
We gonna get
etc..
more of that X-Men in 2025?
I don't think so.
I think we're supposed to.
Maybe because the showrunner got fired, so I don't know where they
Yeah,
are.
but season 2 is done already. I thought.
The scripts are with the animation. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. We don't have a release date yet, so I don't know. I can't tell you. It has to have a release date.
They're talking about season 3.
All right. In no particular
Maybe Jack
order.
has been around too much of that bay oil.
X-Men
I
was
think
there
so.
6.
Hey, you forgot X-Men also off your list. So what are we talking about here?
Hey.
right. In no particular order. Obviously, I'm looking forward to
Round
Superman.
robin. So Superman.
Legacy.
Oh, it's not even called that anymore, Jack. It's just James Gunn Superman. It's just Superman.
Wow.
It's just Superman.
You're
They
behind
got
the
rid of
times.
Legacy
A year ago. Wow.
a year ago.
It's been a minute. He said to himself, I think he said, "Self, I don't want to make a Superman other movie. It needs to be definitive Superman." And we haven't
But
had
he
that.
said that after they wrote the script and put him in a weird costume. So it's Superman Legacy.
I don't think Legacy puts him in the costume. But it's Superman.
All right. Well, then Superman.
Superman for me too. Chris.
Me? So I'm with I'll put Superman. I'll take Superman as my
y'all
first
just
choice.
Jock strapping right now. Jeez.
Why we got jockstrap? We like what we like.
Superman, like Superman,
Whatever.
I'm excited for it because we're not getting Batman until 2026. So give me a
We don't
an
know when we're
anchor.
getting. We don't know when we're getting. Oh, we mean Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm kind of, this gonna be my number 3, but 28 years later, I'm looking to see what
That's
they're
fair.
trying to do with that.
That's on brand for you, Rich.
I watched them both 28 days later, 28 weeks later. I mean, I have to watch 28 years. Especially both of them were pretty all right. Well, the first
Wouldn't
one
they
was
do
just
months first? They
that's
skip
what I
months.
thought. That's what I thought. You know, months, yes, that would make
But doesn't
sense.
that get
But
kind of
it's been a while.
redundant? Doesn't that get redundant? 20
Well,
in the
weeks
next
after
28
days are
months.
kind of redundant.
Exactly. You only can do one redundancy.
But then why have 28 anything?
That's the brand.
Because that's how many days. That's how much time it
That's
took
the
before
month.
things fell
Well,
apart.
why don't they just do like centuries and get with it?
What?
28 centuries later.
Okay, Jack. You know what?
Yeah, I apologize. I'm sorry.
All right. You're number 2, Jack.
Oh, Mission Impossible, man. This is going to be the last Mission Impossible movie we're going to get. This is the finale, so I'm all in it.
Are we certain that this is the end?
Well, whether it's not, they're calling it.
Never
That's
be sure.
what they're calling it.
Okay.
I mean, listen. Who knows?
Okay. I'll go next. Daredevil Born Again, man.
Oh, me too.
Daredevil.
Yep.
Daredevil.
Let me
What?
double check.
Maybe.
No, answer your Mission Impossible.
I wouldn't put it on the top 3.
You can go 28. You can't go wrong with 28 boobs. Now look. Now who's doing the most, etc. 28 boobs later, and it's still only been a couple days.
It's only 14 girls. You know.
Unless it's like
Let you divide by 3 and it's
Just the
total
math.
recall.
Chris.
I'm with freaking Daredevil too. Daredevil was my number 2. I'm hyped for it.
Daredevil. I'm hyped for Daredevil. Richard Swanson.
I'm making sure that I say the right thing. I don't want to mess it up, but I can't find a list of upcoming animes. Like, why y'all messing with my heart? What's going on? I don't want to say Daredevil.
Why?
Because I don't. You know,
You
Until
could say
Dawn is
Superman.
coming out with one movie.
Who?
You're just
Until
finding
Dawn.
stuff right now.
I am looking forward for Badlands, Predator Badlands.
Okay.
Because that's another
Say
series
that.
that I'm
That's
into.
slated in it's supposed to come out in November, right?
I know it's 25. I don't know the
Yeah,
exact.
I think it's
date.
November 25.
Are they doing a Moana live action? Oh my god!
Yes, man.
Yes. Oh, yes.
First of all, sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to offend you. Jeez, I didn't know you were a huge Moana fan. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of Moana going on.
So what did you see? You said Badlands, Rich?
Badlands, my guy, my dude, my fella.
Jack?
So it's tough. So many good to pick from. I'm gonna go with a video game though. I'm pretty stoked that we're getting a Lunar Silver Star remastered version this year for the PlayStation, and I believe it's cross-platform. So I'm all about that.
Okay.
And there's a lot of good video games coming out next year. That's I'm very excited about. So
Ernest says Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom. Yeah.
that's not next year, is it?
I believe it's next year.
We got that. We got.
Is it? Avengers Doomsday is
Oh, no,
2025?
26.
Yeah, because we got to get through Fantastic Four first.
It's 26
Right.
and then 27.
Fantastic
for
Four is
Secret
next
Wars.
year. Yeah,
We got to get through Captain America and Fantastic
that
Four.
is next year.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, they're doing a Wicked Part 2?
Yeah,
why do you need that? Why do we need a part 2?
They chopped it in half.
We split the story in twain.
Okay.
Why are you hating? Did you
Wait,
see
you're-
Wicked?
Wait, hang on.
Chris is a hater.
I have a question. Did they market the film as a 2-part film?
No.
Oh, yeah. They didn't. There's no part 2 in that.
No.
There's no part 2 in that, Lawrence. Don't shut your mouth. There ain't no part 2 in that.
There isn't. That's why they're saying it's the sequel. It's not like the same story, but part 2. It's come see Wicked 2.
Is with The Witcher 4 is not coming out next year. Is Elden Scrolls 6 coming out next year?
Witcher 4 is not coming out for.
Nah, there's a Witcher coming out.
No, not next year.
It's not next year.
Seriously, the protagonist?
Yes, that's correct, Chris.
Happened?
Seriously, the protagonist in Witcher 4.
Chris is having trouble with female protagonist stories.
Oh no, there's a Witcher show coming out. Excuse me. It's an animated show, Sirens Deep. The Witcher Sirens Deep.
But we're probably getting the Witcher series coming out in 2025. I have to.
Yo,
imagine.
George Romero's Resident Evil. Shut up. What are we talking about right now?
This, guys, you should really look this stuff up before we're
Before the show?
live.
Are we?
I mean, we doing it live, baby. This is what we do,
This is
right?
what we doing a raw,
We
baby.
doing it live.
Like a raw dog.
Who's next?
I think it's me.
Okay, number 3.
I actually have a hard time at number 3 because I don't have the time and haven't been watching stuff like I used to. So, and nothing is really screaming at me. Because even with Superman and Daredevil, for me, there's a part of like nostalgia and stuff I've watched before that's making me want to see it. So for me, I guess because we got Invincible, we got The Boys wrapping up, but I think for me it's gonna be. I don't really have a number 3, so I'm just gonna throw in. I'm just throwing Fantastic Four for curiosity.
Okay.
That's your number 3.
Nothing else is really blowing my skirt up.
How to Train Your Dragon is pretty fun.
I haven't even seen the first one. You like that, Rich? Yeah, I think those are much later. Well, Richard 4 is later.
Rich, you seen the gameplay for South of Midnight?
No, what's that? South of Midnight.
That's a video game that looks great that's coming out next year. It's set in the Bayou. So it's like
I'm gonna give you my number 3, and I'm gonna look that up. Monster Hunter's Wild. After Stalker takes up my life. Monster Hunter's Wild will be taking up my life.
I'll give you my number 3. GTA 6.
Is that really coming out next year?
That's what they say. They say autumn. They say.
Because honestly, that would be my number 3 if I actually thought it was coming out next year.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see.
It's
That's
not
your
listed.
I don't think it has a release date.
That's what they say. The target date Q3, Q4, 25.
Who's they?
People in the streets.
But it's not the makers.
I don't know. I did.
Right.
If I just Googled to confirm. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
I mean,
People on the streets
they Googled it last year and said it was coming out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the rules are it has to have a release date, Chris. Those are the rules.
All right. And like, what if? I love what if.
Didn't they wrap it up?
What was
That
the name
was
of
a
that
new
game? Jack?
Trailer drop.
Oh, South of Midnight.
South of Midnight. All right, keep on going. Oh, look at that. That looks interesting.
Yo, it looks so interesting, and
Okay.
the
See, running a
gameplay looks sick, and the world of the story looks even better.
All right, take it back. It looks like we actually do have a release date. So I'm changing mine. Chris, let's change us back to Grand Theft Auto 6.
Here we
What's
go.
the release date?
It just says third or second quarter of 2025.
All right, so somewhere in the middle.
Or end.
Or end, or beginning.
South of Midnight.
Probably.
That'd be
Listen, I'm all for a female protagonist as long as they do it right. And as of lately, they have not been doing it right.
Well, this looks cool, man. It looks like it's set. Like I said, it's like set in the bayou, kind of.
Like mythical creatures in there, or not mythical
Right.
creatures, but like big, grandiose monster creature type things.
And mythical creatures also kind of based off like local folklore and stuff.
This is where I wish I had like the soundboard, Chris, so I can like play music while they're
You know who told you to get one?
You guys don't like video games?
You know who
This
told you to get one?
side conversation about
This guy told you to get one. Guess who got ignored?
I never ignored you. I
I
just
told
didn't.
y'all, hey, y'all should probably pick this thing up.
I
also say, hey, I got this thing that y'all probably might want that I'm going to get rid of.
I don't
But if
ignore
everyone
you. I
wants
just disobey you.
But then everyone was like, oh, no.
I just disobey you. You tell me to do something. I heard you loud and clear. I just didn't do it.
Now look at you, all unsoundboarded up. Thank you.
Well, I'll give you one more thing I'm excited for. Because everyone went, right? Here's a runner-up.
Yes.
Did you even give us your number one? What was your number one? I just got caught.
Me?
Y'all just had a
Superman.
Oh, he said
What was your
Superman,
three? Superman. And you had a game. What was it?
Lunar.
Cat's
Mission
Quest
Impossible.
7.
Well, if there was a Cat Quest 7, it'd be on my list, but there's not. No, Lunar, the remastered, Mission Impossible, and Superman.
Mission Impossible, my bad. All right, what's your runner-ups?
Well, South of Midnight.
2 runner-ups. Just
Okay, I'll skip
keep
the
it a
other
tight
one.
show. Just keep it a tight show.
Upper Deck is taking over the licensing for DC comic trading cards.
Okay.
They're dropping their first box next year, so I'm very excited about that.
Okay. My runner-up, I would say, is probably The Boys. I'm very excited to see how they wrap this thing up. I would say Invincible, but
Pretty sure they don't wrap anything up on that show.
someone's got to die. Butcher or Homelander. Probably Butcher. Someone's got to die.
What was that? Say that name again?
I see what you did there, Jay.
What was that last name you said?
Hmm?
So what the last name you said?
Butcher
and who?
or Homelander has to die.
Okay, all right. The way you said it the first time, it was kind of.
Did I say Butcher?
Homelander.
Homelander has to die.
I was like, wait.
I would say I'm excited for Invincible, but I'm never excited for Invincible. And I'll tell you why I'm never excited for Invincible. When you have an animated series that follows the comic that closely, I've seen it already. Everything they're doing, I've seen it already. That's why I love interpretations.
It's just taking a little long to get it out, too. It's the part you're losing momentum.
Yeah.
Well, no, this one isn't because it's coming out the following year and they're not breaking it in half. But still, it's like, when it follows it that truthfully, it's like I've seen this already. That's why I like interpretations and adaptations. All right, guys. Some of us have something good we're looking forward to. Others, not so much. Chris.
Yo.
You got some recommendations?
Sure. So I was going through some of our. Let me get back to it. I was going through some of our videos from this year, and that's not. Hold on, I lost it because I was looking at something else. Trying to talk about junk.
You got to be kidding!
And some of the best videos, some of the videos that have the highest view counts, which are all Lawrence's. That now he wants to take it offline. But
I was barely here this year. I was barely here this year.
So the videos that have done the best from this year are Jack. Who had the bootleg Spider-Man?
We both did, but it depends which one. We both did.
So who made the video about the bootleg Spider-Man?
We both kind of did.
So Jack, you got 5,000 views on your bootleg Spider-Man video.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
We got from the Lawrence did a bootleg Spider-Man video too, and compared it with the Mayfex, 12,000 views. Awesome.
Give me some shots. Give me some gunshot. That was this year.
That was
No.
this year?
No, it wasn't.
That wasn't this year.
No, it wasn't. You're confused.
Okay,
That's all right.
fine.
Let him go.
All right, so I'll take that back. Okay, fine. This year, unboxing of Earth 2 Superman Crisis, 4,100 views.
That did well. Rich made the thumbnail for me.
Did I?
Yeah. You passive aggressively said, so that's the thumbnail you want to use?
I didn't
So
do
that's
that.
the thumbnail you want to use?
I didn't do that.
Oh man, I I just lost it. I just lost what I was looking at.
While you're trying to
That
find it,
train was going.
Corey said he's most looking forward to the revised podcast called Three Brothers. Yo, Corey, what is
Damn,
wrong?
yo, first of all, I love Corey. Second, dang.
That is called sibling rivalry right there. Like, I love it.
I
love
love it. I love it. Chris, just
You're gonna go on-
click
you're
and
gonna go
sort
on-
by recent, most recent.
I am sorting by most recent. Yeah. But I'm trying to find the ones that had the. I'm trying to find the ones that have the highest account.
Wait a minute. I have one question.
I might have an answer.
This one.
Your highest one?
Yeah, but my first or second one?
Probably one of your older videos was highest.
Jack has a high count from McFarlane DC Multiverse Superman and Crypto Pack at 2.4 thousand.
Oh, that was a good one
That
too.
was a good one.
That figures.
Job well done.
He's a beefy Superman. That one.
He is a
Beefy
beefy
Superman.
Hey,
Rich,
remember when you used to be into keyboards?
Yeah, what happened with that?
That's
I'm
the highest viewed video of 2024.
Beefy Superman.
Beefy Superman?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he is a beefcake.
Oh, where is my?
No. Sorry. That's the second highest. The first highest is the Earth 2 Superman unboxing.
Let's see what's on my.
That's
Speaking of
4.1
keyboards, I
thousand.
got like 3 more keyboards after those 2 that I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. This one right here specifically is pretty all right.
Who's
I
on the
like
video?
this one. It's my workhorse right here. I got my control volumes and everything. You know,
Nice.
that's what it does.
Chris, are you still doing recommendations?
Yeah,
You know what else
that's
is my workhorse? My
Hey,
Stream
Zach,
Deck
all the ones
Plus.
I had that were within this year, I don't think they're within this year. So, but
So-
just watch our channel. My recommendation is Three Brothers and Shot of Milk. That's it. What I was trying to do failed miserably. So let's just talk to Sebastian. How about that?
Hi, Sebastian.
Video last night. Who saw my video last night?
Who saw,
I saw
we
parts of it.
Saw a little bit of it while I was in the wastelands
I was working.
surviving.
I was at a concert.
Jack was
Yeah.
at a concert.
Jack was hanging out with his rock star friends. He's too cool for us.
He was
He's
doing
too cool
adult
for
stuff,
school.
which we won't talk about right now.
Speaking of school, I had to do a school project.
Michelangelo, it's a
got
party,
pizza.
dude.
So explain to us what that is, because this is awesome, Bashi.
So
It's the first time his father's saying it.
It is the first time. He made it right now.
He's been home for like 4 hours.
That's sick.
So explain to what it is.
So you had to do a gingerbread man, but yet the sky to add something else, and I was like, forget the whole gingerbread man, just make Michelangelo.
I love it. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And I like how he has a Santa hat on.
Pizza.
Very cool.
Michelangelo.
And
The knee pads and the elbow pads. Nice.
Yep, this came out great.
He actually came out really good.
Yeah, what do you got?
It's on my wrist. I do watch.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yo.
What's the tattoo?
Sebastian, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, happy
Happy
belated.
birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, you know what I got? You know what I'm grateful for? 2024. These sound effects here. Guess who that is?
That's Jack.
I think
That's
it's
Jack.
Yeah, and then you know we got the other ones, which I use. You know, I got the debate.
That's Jack.
Yeah.
So you just have Jack, Rich.
I just
But
got these
that,
some of the sound effects I
that
like.
ones are non-copyright infringing.
No, first of all, the first one is not copyright infringed. Okay, if someone try to play me and be like, "Oh, we're gonna try to copyright infringe it," mind you, it's not their sound effect.
Well, let's
It's
get
a
rid of
sound
Rumble.
effect for someone else. Yeah, I'm like, get out of here. You guys use someone else's sound effect for your I can't say little because it was actually pretty good for your soundtrack. You're not copyright infringing this. Ain't no way you paid this man this. Anyway,
Michael Buffer.
exactly.
Wait a minute.
Keep on going.
I have a question. Why don't
I might
women
have an answer.
wear watches?
What?
Why don't women wear watches?
Oh.
Oh God.
First of all, Why
What,
is lipping
Luna?
this the whole time? Why is Chris?
Wait a minute. The clock's at the stove.
What did you say? What did you say, Sebastian? Chris is sick. Oh, because they're watching the stove. Is that what you said?
Chris is just there.
Jack's out.
He's just
Jack
mouthing
quit.
it the whole time.
Not even trying to hide it.
Oh man. Oh. Oh god.
You're a sick man, Christopher.
Oh,
You're a sick man.
Oh.
Christopher Daniel St. Victor, you are a sick man. Because
What that
there's a
means.
clock on the stove.
Oh.
This style.
Go ahead and transition to
Jack's
whatever
out
it is we're doing
again.
next.
Jack's out again. Ernest, are you free on Sundays? We can use a shot of milk. Man, well, I guess that's our show. Jack, come back so we can say goodbye. That's our show, man. This is may not be the last show of 2024, but it might be the last time you'll see the four of us in 2024. Either way, man, now or while it's already on YouTube, let us know what you're looking for in 2025. We have some really cool content coming. Comic books
But
too.
what I do know.
What do you know,
is my
Sebastian?
video for 2024.
No, it won't. Not with you. And Ernest wants, etc. wants to you to know that Chris, you're raising that boy right.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, we'll be back. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll be back. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
Hit it, Rich.
Dom DeMarco.